Okay, let's do a recap. In the last stream of Limbus Company, we saw Dawn's feet. And then Canto 7 started. That's it. That's it. Take a look at the titles of the nodes. They are named like this because it's fucking stupid and dumb and an idiot. Petra, why don't you read the freaking titles of the nodes, okay? Why is it my job to read the title of the node for you, okay? Petra? Did you go to grade school? Petra? Do you know how to read? Petra? Okay? Petra, it's your freaking job to read for your own freaking self, okay? Not freaking me. Wait, we got to Canto 7? No, I lied. We're still on Canto 6, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
What is it,
my
Jax?
bad. Yeah, we're still on... Yeah, sorry. We're still on Canto 6. My bad. My bad, everyone. Alright, let's do one more note of Canto 6. Okay. Yeah, my bad. My bad, everyone. Yeah. Catherine, who Heathcliff desired so desperately to reach. She was walking out of her coffin, her eyes opened. Yet... No! The seventh lightning has struck. She's being overwhelmed by Catherine from a different world. Please, don't do this, Catherine. I did everything for you. Everything in the manor, everything I suffered out there. Okay, enough LARPing. Enough LARPing. Yo, Monkey Man in YouTube chat, square up. That's my freaking name. Jimmy, are you freaking Monkey Man? By the way, Mark shared his ID. He needs help. Somebody add him. I got goosebumps from the LARP. Spoiler, Canto 6 is about Heathcliff. Actually, I just realized, Mark, you should not be on this freaking stream. I'm just freaking spoiling the game for you. You may be a Kong, Jimmy, but you ain't the king. The night approacheth with great haste. Yet thou shalt hew open a path, cleaving the shadows in twine. With the blessings and approval of thy family, of which there is no equal. Challenge and vanquish all things perilous. And at last, reach true happiness. Thus, how indubitable the magnificence with which mine ingenious adventures of today shall shine, which is our adventure as well. You remember the words, right? A fixer must maintain a head clear of corruption, speech free of deceit, and conduct guided by clemency. Show courage in adventure, and bear pain in suffering. And pray, forget not the mercy for the downtrodden. And last but not least, pursue your dreams, even if it means wagering your life in the chase. Should you ever fail to stand by even one of these tenets, I'll smack you guys upside the head myself. Steel yourselves and always remember to keep moving forward. Is that not a threat most unfair? Manager Esquire, how unfair of thee! Dawn's on screen, Dawn's on screen!
Red, we gotta get out of here. Help! Oh my god, I'm in so much pain! Ha ha!
Frick you, Jimmy, stay in pain! Red, I might distort midstream, by the way. Frick you, okay? Frick you. When we have sounds on Twitch now, you gave us too many powers. I did. I gave the Twitch chatters too many powers. Before we continue, I just wanted to mention something that I noticed. There are multiple hints about... Mark, you gotta leave the stream, Dad. We're just posting spoilers right now. Okay. There are multiple hints about what... Okay, I'm gonna try and say this without spoiling it for Mark, but like... It's fine. Okay.
Where to get your hit, Jay? So much iron, give a fin, get Jen, get three in the RT channel, and killing Yaron, counting Yaron, you look sorry in a DSO, you were there.
You're gonna have to say Dawn's on screen like hundreds of times. I know. But this is like a big spoiler, Mark. This is a huge spoiler. This is a giant spoiler, Mark. Okay. Jax is having a stroke, I think. We all love Dawn. We love Dawn on this stream. I think the hint of what Dawn really is. You saw that the Blood Fiend, the guy that we were fighting, he also talked the same way as Dawn. It's a very subtle hint, but like it just goes to show that, you know, this is a game you really got to pay attention, because like there's a lot of like freaking hints about what's the spoiling, or sorry, what's the spoiling about what's going on before you actually see it. So that's a level of consistency. Is it called thespian way of speaking? Yes, they speak they speak a thespian language. Right, you need to convince my friend whose name is Call Me Totally in YouTube chat that you and I are best buds. Call Me Totally. Me and Jimmy are worst buds. I hate this guy. I've never liked this guy once since he joined the stream like 3 months ago. Yeah, that's what I frickin' said. That's what the frick I said, okay. Yeah, shots fired. Yeah, Jimmy, we gonna have to slime you out, but no, for I sent you the best image ever. Why y'all being so serious? What are you talking about? So serious? Why so serious? Is this what you're trying to say, bro? I freaking open up YouTube chat, and like 1 million people just freaking send me freaking DMs right now while I'm streaming. Why are you sending me DMs? Why I don't need to see bunny rabbits fighting right now. Why are you guys sending me DMs right now? Okay. Is Dawn bald? Dawn is bald. All right, we're gonna continue the game. Why so curious?
Oh, chat, tonight goes 3 TJ, chat from South Luke, I get center D, if you're trying to say what you gave for chat, your J, your fetcher way, use your face, set your J, if you wiggle, correct, you start to use select, use your turn, should say.
Microwave. Bald Quixote. Okay, somebody needs to make a bald Quixote edit and send it to me, please. Thank you. The live doesn't load. Ghost, are you okay? What are you talking about? It doesn't load. All right, ad time. Okay, all right. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. Everyone's gonna get an ad. Everyone's getting an ad. Everyone's getting an ad. Somebody redeemed ad time. So everyone's getting an ad, unfortunately. Premium gaming, I know. I've decided that YouTube stream will have to deal with the Twitch streams shenanigans as well. Then Tenor shut down, so Jimmy, you're sending other people videos now? I do not recommend looking for Quixote Limbus Company. It'll be explained in no time. Please just be patient. What's your YouTube channel? Yo, my phone is dying. Go check my bio. It's there. Okay. I think the ad is going to take like 20 more seconds or something. It's using Clippy now for some reason. You ended Warp Train Intervallo? What's that? I've never heard of that. 6'7", the tongue man. I don't know what the frick you're saying, Tripetra. I don't know what the frick you're saying, bro. Ad is over already. Okay, ad is over. Ad is over. All right. I'm gonna read the game now. We're gonna get back into the game. Manager Esquire, how unfair of thee. Most unfair, I say. What is it this time? For once, I have believed. For once have I believed that 'twas my time to shine. Much did I wish to be the one to pull off the final flourish in its undeserved splendor. 'Twas my chance to mark my name in the newspapers. Oh, wait. Ad time again. No. Okay, guys. Oh, shit. No. Oh, sorry. The ads, okay. Sorry, child man. He's spamming ads. I can't run another ad for 6 minutes. I can't run another ad for 6 minutes, child. Yeah. I can't run another ad for 6 minutes. You gotta wait. Yeah. You're wasting your points. You're wasting your points. You're wasting your points. This sounded so pathetic. No, for real. You're wasting your points. I was aware, but more ads. I'm sorry, child. You gotta wait. Oh, man. He's actually wasting all his points. He's actually wasting all his points. I sadly have to miss the stream, Red. No, PLSB. You just have to queue them up? Okay. All right. We have chat keep a count of how many ads we have to run. Chat keep a count. We've done 1 so far. We got to queue up 4. Okay, when we're ready in 5 minutes, we're gonna do another one. We have 7 ads to run. No way. 7 ads. Wait, he's queued up another one. Now we have 8. We got now 5. Okay. This ad was brought to you by Don Quixote of Limbus Company, featuring the Rocinante sneakers. You too can wear old and falling apart sneakers. IRL word ban? You can't say the word that ends in Quixote. 5 ads for the next 5 minutes. So I can't say her name now. But, okay, we're gonna get to the game. I'm gonna lie, something Quixote is not goated. Where's our favorite mods? I actually don't know. Those are 2 words. I'm broke now, but worth. Returning to P-Corp's warp train station seemed to have always reminded something Quixote of our last misadventure. She repeated the exact same complaint a few times by now. Oh, wherefore dost thou make an expression of great dourness, Manager Esquire? Can she read our expression? Aren't we a clock face? OMG, you are coming to Canto 7. Get some tissues for them tears. Menheart. Yep, sorry. You're new to the stream. It's alright. You're new to the stream. I'll let it pass. I don't even have a face, let alone an expression. That's exactly what I said. How untrue, dost thou not see? All things blessed with existence that has a heart, even little critters, and indeed, even the blades of grass, which most people bother not to linger even a fleeting thought upon. Forsooth, an existence of a heart necessitates an expression. Wouldst thou not say... Dog, this is going to be the hardest canto for me, bro. I have to be so hyper to read her lines. That is to say, we mustn't let the strength of the body be the scale in which we judge one's measure. Thus, persevere. Let only thy unbending heart be the tool with which thou dispensest justice. Hark, hark. Justice. See you go. Right. Out with it. Who encouraged the last this time? Hearken on to me, Manager Esquire! Sorry, I want to hear her line again. Hydrate. Okay, I'm drinking. For your health, I appreciate you, Clumsy. Some time ago in the freight car of the warp train. Sorry, I can't see your name. Quixote? Hey, can you hear me? Say something. Quixote regards me silently. No, that's some eldritch being who I can't help but wish was Kyode, gazing at me. She opens her mouth. My instinct is screaming at me not to listen to her, but... Kyode? Has the... ended? No. I don't think it's ended. Is that so? Rocinante, to me, I beseech you. I don't know if I gave her the right answer. Though the answer was almost an instinctual relay of a thought that manifested in my head. Something Kyode closes her eyes upon hearing my reply, as though drifting away into a gentle, pleasant dream. No worries, ghost. Good night. And I carefully slip the ragged pair of running shoes she called Rocinante onto her feet. Thank you for following. And I make a silent wish. Let her blood-red eyes never, ever open again. Have we arrived? No, fine! What devilry is this? Whither hath the villainous blood fiend gone? Kyode? Didst thou strike down the cur? And back to the present. I feel like we all missed out on something cool. I wish I was there with Foss and Dante when it all went down to see how you guys managed to kill that guy, you know? Let's not leave a certain someone out of the story. She was there as well, though she embarrassingly passed out like a coward in front of that blood fiend. The shame of Limbus Company, I say, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Mods, can you guys not pin stuff? Or am I the only person that can pin stuff? Bina's here, guys. We gotta end the stream, sorry. Shit. This sucks. I can't? Poots, you can't pin that stuff on. Try it again. Try it again, Poots. See if you can. Can't pin YouTube stuff. All the spoilers. Dawn hits the gritty. Frick you, Theros. I just came. Mark, no. I'm sorry. Bina's here. We ought to end the stream if Bina's here. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is a rule. This is our stream rule. If Bina's here, Bina is the certified, bona fide party pooper. If Bina's here, we gotta end the stream. Damn, I got demodded. Poots, can you see if you can pin something now? Or is it just me? Me as the streamer. I'm the only person that can pin stuff. Alright, shoot the guy. Don't do this to me, man. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. When are the ads going off? We might as well run an ad right now. Hey, Red, you made me look like a fool in front of my friend who's left the chat now, even after I sent you that awesome ASMR script that you read out loud last stream. Apologize, or you will learn. You will learn how long it takes Dawn in the shower. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil that. I think that deserves a timeout. I think that deserves a timeout. Sorry, guys, running an ad. I think that deserves a timeout. I think that deserves a timeout for 1 second. You're gonna what? Can you say that again? You're gonna spoil how long it takes. You're gonna spoil how long it takes. For what? I mean, he made you picture Dawn in the shower. Just, I think that deserves a timeout. What the frick? Okay, hopefully the mod is over for you guys. Bro got snipped. I timed out for exactly 1 second. There we go. Red is a YouTuber, so he doesn't know what a shower is. Actually, Petra, you're kind of cooking with that. I'm gonna be real with that. Can you at least add me on Limbus, please? Join the server, Mark. I actually can't add anyone else. I have 200. Join the server. We have a lot of helpful people in the server. A lot of helpful people. All right, sorry guys. All right, I think the ad is over. How many ads do we have left? I think we have 5 ads left. Join the Discord server. It's in the description. You time me out. 5 more ads, I think. We need 5 more. Or also, you can just type in the chat too. The mods are here. Red is a shower, so he doesn't know what a YouTuber is. Good thing I added you before you have 5. Yeah, Minos cooking. Fooled me, did you? How many more ads do we have? How many more ads do we got to do? Okay, nobody's... Nope. No, I think nobody was paying attention. All right, you know what? It's fine. We have 4 more. We got 4 more ads that we got to run. Unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys. In 5 minutes, in 6 minutes, we will run another one. Red pissing arrow only knows golden showers. White gooning stream is low-key better than you not go. Frick you guys, okay? I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna get back to the game. I'm gonna get back to the game. Sebe! SLC. Pathetic. Come on, we all passed out too, didn't we? I suppose we should have been there to take the reins of the sinners. I suppose I should have been there to take the reins of the sinners. Were you that scared of that blood fiend, Don Quixote? That's okay, I understand how you feel. A true hero standeth still and calm, unmoving in the face of such mockery. I agree, Roja. I do feel like we missed out on something big. Because when we got there, in the aftermath, all we saw was a very confused-looking Dante sending over the blood fiend's exploded, melted parts. I was standing confused, was I? Forsooth, why dost thou not wake me? I would have even forgiven thee for the slapping my cheeks upside down. So, what actually happened in there? I already told you guys earlier, didn't I? What? You just trailed off at, you know, until we changed the subject. What are you talking about? Executive Manager, perhaps you were in a similar state of explosive delirium to the one you experienced earlier. I'm referring to the time when your head burst into flames. No, it's, I just began glaring at me warily through my clock head. As though my clock head was about to explode at any moment. Dante is a prime introvert. He just let me for... That didn't happen. That didn't happen, huh? Well, if you won't talk then, I guess Miss Faust, our second eyewitness. Then I turn to Miss Faust, our second eyewitness. Can I get some statements from you, madame? Roja asked confidently, still in the mood to play detective. Faust does not have any information she deems necessary to share at the moment. Gotcha. Then right back at you, witness Dante. Listen up. I have an important announcement to make, so pay close attention. I have no idea if it was a coincidence or not, but Virgilia stepped in at just the right moment to divert the sinners away from me. As you are all well aware, We have been contracted by P Corp to work on a case here. I suppose we've done this song and dance enough times for you to know what's coming. Right. I suppose we'll be having a scuffle, song and dance. Whatever the high-up toffs want it, with the distortions or abnormalities or what have you. Did I get that right? Aha! And 'tis a quest that leads us to lay claim upon the golden bough in our hands, is it not, Don Quixote replies, brimming with excitement. Yes, well, if the two of you were able to catch on that quick, then I don't suppose any further elaboration is necessary. Damn, damn, okay. He cooked him. However, this operation will be somewhat... No. Let me correct myself. This operation will be drastically different from anything you have done so far. It may be one of our most bothersome missions. Well, then hasn't it always been like that? When hasn't it been like that? Fuck, I'm sorry guys. At the start of stream, I really struggle at reading. I'm sorry. But then I get into the groove and I get better. I promise I get better. Well, when hasn't it been like that? I guess it would be pretty bothersome to have to tag along it with a group that's 2-3 times larger than our own, but... Literacy rate is at an all-time high, I'm sorry. The sinner's intuition appears to be growing sharper by the day. Oh, are we actually... You know what? I think I'm just going to keep these guesses to myself from now on. It's not something that can be negotiated. Well, isn't it better to join a group 3 times our size rather than to oppose it? Well, will this be a joint operation then? Who will we be working with? The ad's ready. I can't say I have the fondest memories of joint operations. Memories of pain, if you will. Our mission at K-Corp was our first and last experience with a joint mission. Yeah, I still vividly remember watching Mersault's arm flying off, smacking against a pillar and squelching onto the floor. So Mersault, I realized Mersault's is actually pronounced like Mersaw's arm. but you know, I'm just so used to saying Mersault, so I think we're just gonna continue calling him Mersault. More accurate accounting of the event would have included the fact that my scapula was forcibly separated from my torso. Thank you, Mersault. Can't we just keep this between us? The other guys will get in our way and screw everything up. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I strongly agree with that one. How presumptuous of you all. You do well to remember you were not the only team coming into this operation harboring such arrogant thoughts. This contract, after all, an open contract, posted by the Hana Association, the association overlooking the operations of fixers. Virgilius stopped himself, noting that an ominous aura from one of the sinners. Ah! Don't scream! There stood Don Quixote, practically vibrating with excitement. Someone, gag Don Quixote at your earliest convenience. Allow me. Anyway, this means that our colleagues joining this operation won't be any ragtag band of fixers from some alleyway office no one's ever heard of. It is very likely that the fixers are from somewhat established associations will be joining us. You stop wriggling your lips! I'm so glad Aldous was here to stop Don Quixote from exploding into joy. Because if she hadn't, we'd be drawing the attention of every single person in a sizable radius around us. I wonder what the interplay is going to be, because we're gonna be paired up with like very famous fixers, and Don Quixote is literally a blood fiend, so. Right, so what kind of motso are we dealing with this time? More than that, how do they want it done? You're talking like some shady backstreets fixer. Virgilius looked up just as Heathcliff asked his question. Further details will be shared by our client, who graces us with her timely arrival. And yet another canto, yet another girl that completely mocks Faust, therefore proving that Faust is indubitably worst girl. There we go. There we go. There we go. What can I say? Another canto, another girl. Another canto, another girl that mocks Faust. What can I say? Indubitably proving that Faust is worst girl. Yes, sir. All right, we have 4 more ads to do. I'm sorry, I gotta run them another ad. We're adding more. We're running more ads. I'm sorry. We're running more ads. If you want to blame someone, blame Clumsy. What team do I use? Your mom. Sorry, what? You gotta You gotta put a cooldown on that redeem. I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. There's too many ads. I'm sorry. We have 4 more to do. Maybe 3 more. Earl King, Heathcliff, ass laugh. Team? I mean both their parents, right? Yeah. Yeah, I use your mom and your dad on my team. Right, do you know you're not funny? Petra? Listen, Petra, it's okay. It's alright, man. It's alright. Just admit that you laughed. It's okay. Just admit that you laughed. It's alright, Petra. It's okay. It's alright. You know, I won't make fun of you, okay? I won't make fun of you. That's alright. You can just admit that you laughed. It's alright, Petra. Don't worry about it. Do you need support IDs for Dawn? I really don't. I really don't. This is actually, this is Heathcliff's second canto, and Dawn had a vacation over a young manager. Check thy DMs, please. Are we gonna do this every freaking... You need XP for Dawn, though? Okay, any other complaints? Let's do that. Let's just do this right now. Let's just do this right now. Any other complaints? Are there more complaints? Yeah? Okay, what is your freaking complaint, Petra? What is your freaking complaint? I have a few. Okay, what the frick, Petra? No, Dawn Canto out is tied her up at the back of the Mephistopheles and forgot about her. Why was I not tucked into bed and kissed on the forehead? Terrible service here. Frick you, monkey man! You can kiss yourself on the freaking forehead, okay? Just stretch your lips a little bit. I hate you, fella. I hate you more than you hate me, Petra. My complaint is that Foss exists on this team. Actually, you're right, though. We gotta remove Foss from the team. Alright, Foss, bye-bye. Foss isn't on the team anymore. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, monkey. I'm sorry. I take it back. You don't use win rate enough? I win rate, okay? I am the win rate warrior. I press the win rate button. I want Aldous to tie me up and throw... And I'm not going to read the rest of that. The upcoming canto is going to be difficult? That's funny. Alright, you know what? Hey, listen, it might be difficult for you. It's not going to be difficult for me. You read, that's the problem, dude. You're too far into the closet. Actually, so while we're at it, let's add a freaking the ad time thing. Let's add a limit to it. Let's add a cooldown for, let's say 10 minutes. Yeah, 10-minute cooldown on that. We don't want to spam those ads. We have 3 more ads to do. We won't do the next one until after the node. Okay, I'm checking my DMs now. RedFlamingArrow. Is RedFlamingArrow... Guys, you can send this in the Discord, by the way. You don't have to DM it to me, okay? You don't have to DM this shit to me. Just send it in the Discord and then ping it. I'm just gonna tell you to send it in the Discord anyway. The more ads we add, the less ads we see. It's called addition. Look. DMs of doom and despair. I'm just gonna tell you to send the shit in the Discord, in the actual server, okay? Canto 7 has difficulty spikes and a gimmick that will define the game from that point out onwards. Hey, listen, just keep down, gang. It's all good. Saul Goodman. Saul Goodman. Sorry for the jump scare, by the way. There were like 2 fights where I had to think. Sorry for the jump scare. This win rate warrior is gonna end soon enough. Nah, it's fine, man. It's all good. You don't get it. It's fine. Sorry for the jump scare. I apologize. She on that long dong, for real. Wait, hold on, Lowell. Take that back. Take that back. Where is this? Where is Saul Badman? We have Saul Goodman, but we don't have Saul Badman. Bald Quixote. Bald Quixote. It's so cursed. It's so cursed. Okay, everyone sent me bald Quixotes. More and more. More and more bald Quixotes. Red crummy bread? What does this mean? What are you saying? Infinite bald Quixotes. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Okay. Alright. Next node. Believe it or not. Ripley's believe it or not. We do the second node. I didn't read the freaking node. It's okay. Again, every single woman in this in this game mogs Faust. How is Faust best girl? So she's the one we're supposed to meet here at the station. My, what an honor this is to meet the Red Gaze himself in the flesh. Completely frame-mogged, by the way. Completely mogged. Everyone, I'm pleased to meet you all. I'm Cesara, head of manager of P Corp, archival department. So we're gonna kill her by the end of the canto, by the way. Archival department? So you are bookkeepers then? In a matter of speaking, yes. It's a rather significant department within P Corp, regardless of how the other wings treat their own archivists. If a bigwig like the head manager of such an important department is here to see us herself, then, boy, I guess we really are putting our names out there. Mods, timeout. Red's just spoiling now? What am I spoiling? What did I spoil? Oh yeah, already starting with the predictions. Yeah, we're just gonna kill her by the end of the canto. Let's be real. Top tier stream to mindlessly do mirror dungeons too, I pray. Damn, who is she? I know! Not to mention, not entirely incorrect assessment. I did hear some things about you and Limbus Company through word of mouth. What was it? Neuron activate. What was it? Yes, a medium-sized enterprise with its employees gladly braving death to see a contract to its end, all just to obtain these golden bows. That's true, I guess, but hey, so she's actually making us sound pretty impressive, huh? Forsooth, dawns on screen. I and my dearest compatriots have vanquished countless evils through all kinds of hardships and deadly foes. Brave death indeed. The other senators were more confused than impressed with her description, but it was all clear. It was clear from Don Quixote's practically twinkling eyes that she was immensely infatuated by it. We did receive a brief of this contract, a particularly stubborn urban nightmare case, which all kinds of fixers have failed to rout, despite their repeated attempts. Correct. I doubt it is customary for the head of manager of an entire department to greet every no-name fixer office looking to make a name for themselves. Correct again. And seeing how you've gone to the lengths to privately deliver this particular contract to our hands, this isn't a simple urban nightmare eradication contract, is it? I sense that your expectations of us extend beyond simply defeating it. There must be a particular task you're expecting us to brave death for, given your emphasis. What an odd feeling. I wasn't going to hide it from you anyway, but it feels as though you're reading me like an open book. We stared in dumbfounded silence as Virgilius effortlessly cut through the hoops to get to the core of the contract.
맞아요. 토벌 대상이 있는 위치 어딘가에
Yes, your people are quite blunt about this when you contacted
이건
us
당신들
first.
쪽에서
When you
우리에게 먼저
contacted
연락을
us first,
취해서 말한
that there's
정보죠.
this golden bough somewhere near our eradication target.
처음에 그 연락을
My,
받았을
I
때
was so
얼마나
astonished when I picked up that
황당했던지.
call. Your people refused to answer our questions, refused to tell us what these golden boughs are, insisted that we let your people inside the zone to confirm the exact coordinates. I almost thought it was a prank call or something. I believe we also made you an offer that you couldn't refuse. I don't know if it's a particularly versatile agent. I don't know if it's a particularly versatile agent or a very proactive intelligence department. Your company has some serious intel gathering capabilities. Sarah let out a deep sigh and leaned against the wall, her shoulders slumping slightly. So, what exactly are we eradicating this time? Given that we have hopeful fixers queuing up to join the mission, what, is an escaped Admiralty wreaking havoc somewhere like last time? Or is it a distortion? Because if it's... Sarah wordlessly stared at Ishmael as she began to rapid fire her list of questions. Alright, forgot to explain. So, abnormalities and distortions are kind of monsters that may look similar at first glance. If our only problem was another monster to deal with. If only our problem was just another monster to deal with. Something had caught my eye immediately after we arrived at this place. The missing persons flyers. Countless flyers, each in search of a different person, were taped to the pillars inside the station. Looks like the people of P Corp are randomly going missing, in no discernible age or gender patterns. Sarah, realizing that we were staring at the wall of missing person flyers, began. As you can see, the flyers are all old and faded and tattered to the point where the papers are starting to peel off. Which means that none of them have returned home safely. So, we're not dealing with an entity then. It is a phenomenon. The land where the happiest smiles bloom. The amusement park of fables and legends. La Mancha Land. La Mancha Land has... Guys, do you think... Guys, can we get Red to look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Guys, I think Red should look at La Mancha Land Rodion. Guys, can we get Red? Has Red seen La Mancha Land Rodion yet? Guys, we need to get Red to look at La Mancha Land Rodion. Hey streamer, can you look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Hey streamer, can you look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Chat, has he seen La Mancha Land Rodion yet? Hey streamer, can you look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Red, pull up the graph. Hey streamer, can you look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Hey streamer, can you look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Hey, hey streamer, have you seen La Mancha Land Rodion yet? Lucas, how you doing? Oh god, Sarah and Aldous on the same frame. I was once too, but I quit. What the fuck is that? This is my my masterpiece. We spent a whole stream making this. It's my masterpiece. Hey streamer, can you... La Mancha Land Rodion isn't particularly interesting compared to the other IDs, and yet every single stream, guaranteed, someone will ask me to look at La Mancha Land Rodion. I'd rather look at La Mancha Gregor UT1. Did you add more to this? I have not since we started. Does Mint still edit your videos? Mint has never edited a single video. Lucas. Mint never edited a single video. So, yeah. Right, can you look at La Mancha Land Rodion? Ha, I'm funny. Everyone, you're legally allowed to laugh. He asked me to look at La Mancha Land Rodion. Roshu is very proud of this art. Thank God. I did it for Roshu. I want to look at Aldous and Cicero move the image. You know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off. Frick you, Lowell. Frick you, okay. So what did Nico do when I was gone? Nico didn't do anything. Look at Ncorp Roshu instead. Now this is a man I could get behind. Teal, I always knew I liked you. I always knew I liked you. Timeout Red? Frick you, okay. Do you send a group link again with an AI profile? What? What do you mean? Was he doing that? I don't know. Look at Thumbersalt instead now. He's more interesting. No, wait, hold on. You're cooking though? One of the coolest looking IDs, IMO. No, for real. Literally. Teal, ignore Shotgun. He is holding you back. Keep making good suggestions. He's always promoting things. I guess he is. He even sends it through announcements instead of self promo. Lowell is now a Lust Pecatulum. You should make a stream bingo card. Lowell has a stream bingo card. Look at Molar Sinclair. He's shirtless. Why would I want to see Sinclair? Frickin'. Why would I want to see Sinclair shirtless? Okay, give me one reason. But my angel, can you look at the ID Lantern Long Dong? He's very goofy. Oh, is that the Uma Long Dong? Where do I find it? I've been forgetting about my bingo card. Yeah, we gave up on the bingo card. All right, we're gonna keep playing. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna get back into the game. The amusement park of fables and legends. La Manchaland. La Manchaland? More than several dozen people have been reported missing, but the real number is likely much higher. Why, she's just perfect. Most of the guests who visited La Manchaland, which mysteriously materialized 2 months ago at the backstreets of P-Corp, are still trapped within. Most of the guests who visited La Manchaland, which mysteriously materialized 2 months ago. Oh, it just showed up one day. Huh. Interesting. They have gone missing? Dawn's on screen. Thou sayest? Yet how could that be? 'Tis against the nature of the amusement park to be so full of horror, but not joy. 'Tis against the nature of amusement parks to be so full of horror, not joy. I simply did not have enough manpower under my authority to deal with this. It was designated an urban plague 3 days after its first appearance, and now it's been escalated to an urban nightmare. Curious. If it is a mere urban nightmare, not even the star of the city, then shouldn't P-Corp be able to easily handle this on its own? That's the thing. The other departments aren't really interested in this phenomenon, which means that the Marshal Department won't be sending their elite employees to handle this case. Yet, wherefore doth P-Corp not employ their elite forces to swiftly vanquish this risk to the lives of the innocent? Don Quixote was completely and emotionally invested in this gripping tale of tragedy that our client was sharing. Cesare seemed to be enjoying Don Quixote's excessive, almost theatrical reaction. La Manchaland? It's a circus? Don is a circus freak? Hold on, I'm cooking. Let me cook. Don is originally from La Manchaland? Because the phenomenon only affects the backstreets. Imagine if it happened somewhere within the nest. Squadrons of elite agents from the compression department would have descended the moment it manifested. Dawn is a baddie, not gonna lie. Hey, don't loot Dawn, okay? Dawn is precious. Dawn is precious, Banana. Delete your Greg. Ban Banana. For 5 seconds. That's enough beating. You can't stop. Don't loot Dawn! Don't loot Dawn! Dawn is precious! That's enough beating around the bush, head manager Cesara. What more are you hiding? It would have been a walk in the park for someone of your status and station to requisition agents from a different department. So, explain. Why did you really go through the trouble of hiring Limbus Company? Yes. My, you really are unrelenting. Fine, I confess. The goal of our department isn't the eradication of La Manchaland. Huh? Now,
당신들은
you will soon be
곧
heading
다른
into La Mancha
해결사들과
Land
함께
with the other
나만처럼
fixers.
한 가지 조언을 드리자면
A piece of advice, if you will.
당신들이 황금가지를
Do
찾으러
not let the
왔다는
other
사실을
fixers know that you are
다른
here to
해결사들이
find the
알게
Golden
하지
Bow.
마세요. 황금가지라는 미지의
If they were to
것이
somehow find out that there is
어딘가에 숨겨져
this
있다고
mysterious artifact called the Golden
섣불리
Bow hidden somewhere within that zone,
해결사들에겐 또 다른
it could start
보상이
attracting
매겨질 수도
unwanted attention
있으니까요.
from the fixers, who consider it a
괜히
bounty
저들을
separate from
자극하지
the
말라는
eradication. Sorry, no need to stir the pot.
물론 눈치껏
And I'm sure you are all
목표가
savvy enough to know
라만차랜드의 토벌이 아니라는
that
것도
it would be wise to
한가하는 게
keep
좋겠죠.
quiet about the true objective of our department, if you know what I mean. Never mind. Forget Dawn. We have Cesara here. Banana, I knew I liked you. Let's go. Let's go. Don't loot Dawn. Cesara is fine though. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I wonder if we're gonna meet a fixer that we've already met before. Maybe one of the evil company. I don't know what their name is. Evil Limbus Company Dark. Limbus Company Dark. One of the people from Limbus Company Dark. With Herman and the gang. Dawn is best girl. Understood. Love Dawn, but not too much. Yes, the evil company. Yeah, that one. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Evil company. Limbus Company Dark Mode. I understand it now. What do you mean?
한마디로
I hear you loud and clear. Let's keep this hush-hush between P-Corp and Limbus Company. We both get what we want and we go our separate ways once this business is over. It's never gonna be that simple. No fuss and muss. No fuss, no muss. Did I get that right?
정리가
That's a pretty
깔끔하시네요.
good summary.
너무 얕잡아 보지 말도록.
Who do you think we are? I can tell you right now that when it comes to OPSEC, some of us might fall slightly behind. It's about time that we got to the point. We're only attracting more unwanted eyes by lingering here.
그렇네요.
That's true.
라만차랜드로 들어가
Here's your mission.
그곳을
Enter La
최초로
Mancha Land, find the thing or someone that created La Mancha
누군가를
Land,
찾은 뒤
and bring it to me.
저희
누군가?
Someone?
무언가일 수도 있다.
The
정보가
thing
넘쳐.
or someone is too insufficient a description.
알 수
We do
없는
not
것인가?
even know if what we seek is made of organic or inorganic material.
단순히 라만차랜드를 없애는
So
걸로
why do you
끝나는
need
게
the
아니라
thing person
만든
who
사람이
created La
필요한
Mancha
이유는
Land?
뭔가요?
Shouldn't eradicating it be enough? Sarah's eyes twinkled for a brief moment as they lingered on Sinclair.
왜 그러시나요?
Did I say something wrong?
그런 질문을 감히 할
I don't
거라는
know.
생각조차
I
하지
suppose I was
못해서
flabbergasted by your boldness of daring to ask a question like that.
제가 당신들에게
Notice how I'm not
황금가지를
asking
왜
you why
찾아
you're
헤매고
looking for your
있냐는
golden
질문을
bows.
하지 않았던 것처럼.
Notice how I'm not asking you why you're looking for your golden bows.
뭐? 굳이
well,
숨길 만한
it's not like it's a
내용은
big secret or
아니지만요.
anything.
굳이 말씀드리자면
If you really want to know,
그
here it is.
피해에 대한
I just want
책임을
whoever or whatever is behind this case to be held responsible for the damages they've caused. Forsooth, a villain who hath committed such wicked atrocity deserveth to a punishment most fitting. Dawn's on screen.
그리고 겸사겸사 다른 부서들이
And as a little
좋지만한
bonus,
성과를 올려서
I get to put some achievements
승진하면
under my
더
belt
좋고요.
and give my department a little push to rise above the others. I could use some promotion right about now, you know.
어차피
I suppose it doesn't matter whether we accept your proposition or not. You must have already reached an agreement with the top brass of our company.
만약 우리가 그곳을 직접
Right.
없애버리는
But what
데
if,
성공한다고
after kicking the
쳐도
phenomenon's ass,
그 요상한
we
공원을 만드는
we don't
건
bother
우리에게
bringing
안 들어오고
in the bloke who made that a bizarre amusement park?
그땐 어쩔 거냐?
What will you do then? Heathcliff spoke crassly, but it was a reasonable question. After all, there was a chance that we could fail to bring the culprit here, even if we wanted to.
당장 손에 넣을 순 없겠지만
Well, I suppose we'll start looking into these what these golden bows are, even if we won't get our hands on them immediately. Huh?
갖고 오지 않으면
So you start getting in our way if we don't give you what you want? Is that it?
물론 데려온다면 굳이 그런
It'd be a rather
불확실한 걸
unnecessary
요구할
cost
필요는
ineffective
없겠죠.
research investment, of course, but you just might force our hand if you don't do as we requested. I'm confused why we're opposing her. It seems pretty simple. You help us with this, I'll help you with this. I don't really understand why we're not... Why we're giving her some pushback about this.
그리고
Besides,
지금이야
while Lamanchaland is only an urban nightmare at the moment, its threat level is rising exponentially. This means that more and more people in the city are beginning to catch wind of this case. Numerous fixers from all over the city are gathering at this very moment to eradicate Lamanchaland to demonstrate my point. So, you're saying that we're not your only option. Who doesn't love fame and fortune? We could always get a truckload of willing participants if we wanted to. This is a very cyberpunk look type plot. Oh, and maybe, just maybe, some fixers among them may find themselves becoming particularly interested in these golden bows. I swear, these precious artifacts must have a particular smell that attracts fixers like bees to honey. Got it. You want this mission taken care of before the phenomenon attracts too much attention. Oh, you're cutting right through the fluff again. Anyways, you got that right. Isn't it so fortunate we both seem to be under the impression that what each of us is looking for won't be of much use to the other? For now, at least. I suppose this is Canto. I suppose that is why you're keeping the nature of those golden bells discreet. And that is why we're keeping it down. Sorry. And that is why we're keeping it on the low about what created Lamanchaland. Agreed. The more eyes observe an info, the less value it has. Like run-of-the-mill mass-produced products. Of course, it is all work talk. I got excited for a sec, thinking we're about to get some nice souvenirs. We have very high expectations for every single one of you. After all, you're all willing to die for this, aren't you? She keeps saying that. This is what every single one of our contracts has been like. Our stability and safety go out the window the moment a mission begins in earnest. We share nothing but our cold goals and objectives, not exchanging anything deeper than the shallowest transactions. I'd grown to accept this inevitability, but I do know that this is probably not the right way. Sorry, I don't know what the frick that sound was. Amidst the dull and resigned eyes of the other sinners, Don Quixote's eyes alone burned with passion fire. Thou mayst put thy faith in us, head manager Cesara. Don's on screen. I, Don Quixote, and my compatriots here at Limbus Company shall put an end to this terrible reign of this Lamanchaland and rescue every single victim it hath claimed. And mark my words, we shall pinch this vile rascal who created Lamanchaland by the collar and present them before thee. Prithee, smite them with the hammer of justice in everyone's stead. My. You certainly know how to inspire confidence. That's more than I could say for the vast majority of fixers I've known. I, Don Quixote, shall battle valiantly and honorably. Thus shall my name forever be etched into the halls of P Corp. Don Quixote was bouncing up and down, like she was prepared to stand at Cesara's beck and call.
Come on.
Please stop. This woman certainly wasted no time to figure out how to turn her into putty in her hands. It really ain't that difficult to see how the last works, to be fair. Well then, shall we get a move on? Let us depart! Lead the way, Lady Cesara! Oh, I'm sorry. Sadly, I can't go there with you. Please, head to the location marked on this piece of paper. Yet, wherefore? A journey on the lonesome shall be so dreary, no? On thy lonesome shall... What do you mean? What are you cooking, Dawn? It's obvious. If we show up at the fixers gathering with the head manager of a whole department in tow, we'll attract more eyes than superstars on the red carpet. Yeah, I'm sure they'll sniff out our connection to P Corp at a glance. Yet, are not stars of super variety a goal to strive for? Don's on screen. Don Quixote, this might come as news to you, but sometimes words can mean more than one thing at a time.
현장은 뒷골목에 있으니
Here's a pass that'll let you move freely between the back streets of the Nest and
당분간
Peacourt.
피사의 뒷골목
Do note that
같은
it's a work visa,
자유롭게
however,
오갈
so
수
it won't
있는
last forever.
역시 이런 걸 나눠
If they can just hang out something so important this easily. If they can just hand out something so important this easily. Can't imagine why her department won't be able to handle it themselves. Sinclair was still quietly suspicious, but that small doubt was practically buried in the brief commotion that followed as the sinners gathered in front of Caesarea to receive their visa. Dawn mentioned? Why does Dawn never shower? So we can smell her aura better. Right, I'm sorry to keep bringing this up, but still have not apologized for insulting me in front of my friend. I'm just so hurt by your actions. You make it up to me, I don't know, by getting me the Limbus pass. Jimmy, I will buy you the Limbus pass. If you can figure out a way for me to anonymously give you $10. Sorry, Ash, I read your message, but I was locked in. Yeah, I'm having... it's a good day. Yeah, it's not a bad day. It started raining pretty bad today, and then, nailed that word first try. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! On my way to do that right now. Woo! It was raining, so like I was so freaking wet, so I just threw all my clothes in the freaking in the washing machine, and yeah. Hey Red, any news about the MC server? No. Nobody's setting it up. So I guess I have to be the one to run it, I guess. I like the rain, it's just that I have to work outside in the rain, and then I get really wet. Anyway, but I took a shower, so we're feeling good now. I guess I have to set up the server, and I have to run it, because nobody wants to do it, so I guess I'm just gonna do it. Alright, check out what I sent to Deep Lore. Besh. You can also ping me, by the way. Is this what these streams are gonna be? It's just freaking more and more images of Don Quixote. Burgerin, how you doing, man? I forgot you touch grass sometimes. Yeah. Why are you streaming in the rain? Sorry guys, it just started raining all of a sudden. I don't know what the frick happened. What happened to Camera Collector? He joins in once in a while. Why don't you send me a $10 virtual Steam gift card? That could work. Okay, yeah, we could try that. We can try that. Not this again. Yeah, it just started raining all of a sudden, guys. My bit right now. Rain is good. No, I like rain generally, but because I have to like work in the because I have to work in the rain, it sucks. It just sucks because then you're freaking wet and uncomfortable. But you know, it's fun. Rain's still... Well, don't you have a wife? Wait, Red, can we do sleep stream like with the ASMR voice again? Huge throwback. Huge throwback, by the way. Can you become my Limbus uncle and buy me the Limbus pass? Bet, bro. I'll do it for you, newbie one. I'll do it for you. We did that thanks to me, of course. Actually, I never finished your ASMR. Let's do it right now. Fuck it. I'll read Jimmy's ASMR if I remember which frickin' profile is Jimmy's. Uh-oh. I don't remember now. Shit. Okay, I remember now. Okay. Okay, I got it. Red, become my legal father. Why would I do that, Ash? You have a father. You have a father. I already have the pass, but can you buy me the next season's? Bet, Teal. I'd do anything for my fans. Red, give me a Limbillion doll hair. I would do anything for my fans. I would do anything. Hi, Red. This isn't an early stream. I know. I'm sorry, Snow. I'm gonna go now. I got places to do and people to be. Bye. Good luck. See you, newbie one. Hello, manager. Long Dawn. Guys, I'm scared. Red, don't read it. I'm gonna die. Footsteps. Bum, bum. I don't know how to do footstep sound effect. Okay. Oh. it's you. Faust does not wish to... What? You would like to be in my room to partake in the activity known as resting. Faust does not have a reason to deny you that. You may lay yourself down at the spare couch. And that's it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Yes, I have been so afraid. They are gooning! Boss, mommy, ASMR? I promise my ears are bleeding. I promise I will make a video like that for the members. I will make a video like that for the members using Jimmy's freaking thing. God damn it, Red, please no. Tricked me, did you? I'm gonna go listen to mommy ASMR now. Ash, I'm sorry. I did this to you. I could go into this if I wanted to, but you're lucky I don't. Thank God. What did I hear? Nothing. You didn't hear shit, gang. Didn't hear shit. Gotta pay Red to listen to him goon now, I guess. Yep. I'm gonna go make mommy ASMR now. Okay, quick pee break, guys. Quick pee grape. Grape is crazy. Holy shit. And then I will run ads while I go pee. And we have 3 more ads to run, so running this ad makes 2. I'm sobbing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Quick ad break. I need to go pee. I'll be back. I don't want your pee grapes. Frick you. Why did I get a cringe-ass Instacart ad and dude singing about ham? Ash, I custom pick your ads, by the way, Ash, you specifically. Sweet spicy sauce right now. I have blocked it out of my sight. How's y'all's days? Yeah, how's you guys' days today? Okay, I wanted to talk about The Stranger. Right, so that's Mersault's book. I read The Stranger today. Did you have a good piss, Red? Why did you ask this question? Why do you need to know this information? Why would I tell you this? Why do you need to know this information? Okay. So I read The Stranger today. I read The Stranger. Was he strange? He was a strange man. He was a strange man. That's Mersault's book. Stranger. Yeah, something like that. Hey Red, how consistent was your piss stream? Wasn't too yellow, was it? You know, drinking water is important. So I read The Stranger today. Okay, I read The Stranger today. I posted 3 Don Quixote PNGs in Deep Lore. Can I have like 7 Don Quixote PNGs on screen during the stream? Sure, bro. I think I can do that. Okay. So, I read The Stranger today. Okay? It was a good book. I liked the book. I read The Stranger. That's Mersault's book. So I realized Mersault's, you should actually call him. Okay, let's just look at his regular thing. So Mersault, like, you should probably actually call him Mersault. His name is probably pronounced more like Mersault. but you know, but we hate the French, so we're not going to pronounce it right. We're going to call him Mersault. Whose book is it? It's Mersault's book. There's definitely a difference between quality of pissing. Yeah, that's the French pronunciation. It's probably Mersault. Yeah. Book Mersault is just like me for real. I actually felt that. Okay, I merci. Yeah. It was a good book. It's actually a pretty short book. That's why. And because it's made in the 50s, it's actually a really easy read if you guys want to read it too. Was your piss? I'm not reading that. It was actually a very easy read. Same thing for Great Gatsby if you guys ever want to read that too. It's a very easy read. The language, it's not like... It's very simple. Why is YouTube and Twitch still talking about piss? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't know. Posture check. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. I'm gonna fix my posture. Anyway, it's a pretty good book. It's book Mersault is basically the same as Game Mersault. Basically the same. He quite clearly has autism. Very clearly. We're the normal ones today. I know TikTok is the normal ones today. He very clearly has the tism, very clearly, and it's basically a book about his daily life. He is the no, he literally has autism. You can just tell by the way he talks and what he does. Right, I'm going to read Divine Comedy. Tell me how it is, Ash. So you finished the book? Yeah, I finished the book. It's a very short book, so I finished it today too. Book Mersault is very similar to Game Mersault, except Book Mersault likes stuff in the
Red, whose book is
on the
it?
chest.
Wow, hoof yard. Whose book, Red? Once more, please. Whose book? Chica quad 4 here for your 17 9 on edge by the way. Whose book?
It's more Pepper's book, okay? It's more Pepper's book. Mersault, it's the guy on Jimmy, are you blind? It's the guy on screen. Anyway. It's a good book. The guy clearly has tism. There's two sections to the book. There's like Act 1, Act 2. Act 1 is about Mersault's daily life. And Act 2 is about when he gets incarcerated because spoilers, he kills a guy. He shoots a guy 5 times. How do you know Gay Mersault isn't gay? We don't know that yet. To be fair. Why is CTS jaxing off? I don't know. Red Flaming Arrow on my screen is barely readable. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I was just gonna do a quick review of the book. It's a pretty good book. It's a very easy read because it was made in the 50s, so it's like it's not really that old, so you can definitely read it. It's not like freaking Wuthering Heights where the language itself is archaic. So and the culture is just completely different back then. Wuthering Heights is an almost 200-year-old book, by the way. So it's not an easy read by any means. But this one's an easy read. You could probably pick it up today and understand it. Yeah, it's basically about Mersault. He has autism. The book starts with his mom dying. His mom dies. Right, out of all the people in Limbus, who would you let... Okay, I'm not... The answer is Roshu, but okay. Anyway, Red, have you ever pissed inside a toilet? It's not normal, and people who do that are weird. Bowls are normal, and we, yes, we, all piss in bowls. So I'm going to talk about the stranger now. So yeah, the book starts with like his mom dies, and then he barely cares, and he's kind of freaking out the people around him. He's kind of freaking out the people around him, like his relatives and the friends of the friends, and like the grave. I don't know what the word is, the Undertaker or something like that. Or he's kind of freaking them out with how casual he is about his mom's death. Like he barely cares. He seemingly barely cares, but the reason he's like that is just because, again, he has the tism. he has the tism, so he's like he doesn't experience emotions the way regular humans would experience emotions. Professional wrestler, Undertaker. So this is what we're doing today, huh? And you should read Divine Comedy in the original Italian. I don't know Italian. Game Salt definitely has the tism. Yes. Book accurate Mersault. No, for real. Anyway, Mersault, I'll refer to book Mersault as Mersault. Anyway, Mersault, he has a girlfriend, and he likes his girlfriend, clearly, but then his girlfriend at some point asks Mersault, do you love me? And then Mersault was like, probably not. And his girlfriend's a little hurt by that, but like she's like, oh no, it's fine. But she forgives him. And then she asks him a different question. She's like, okay, do you want to marry me? And then he's like, sure, I'll marry you. Sure, I'll marry you. And then his girlfriend's like, why would you want to marry me if you don't love me? And then Mersault's like, oh, just because you asked. Tism behavior. No, literally, Tism behavior. He rizzes her with the tism. No, literally. And then he gets close to this guy that's literally a pimp. Literally a pimp. So normal person without the tism would be like, okay, normal person without the tism would be like, okay, this guy's a pimp. I'm gonna stay away from him. Let's not forget the part where Mersault explains his girlfriend very detailed. Yeah, there's the sorry guys, there's schmeck scenes in the book, so you gotta be careful. Watch out. Also, do you think More Pepper would say yes to Dante marriage proposal? I think he would, actually. Is he perchance a pimp named Slickback? I think I know that reference. Anyway, yeah, so Mersault is neighbors with a pimp. The pimp asks if Mersault to come over for dinner, and any normal person would say no, but because Mersault has the tism, he's like, okay, fine. That means I don't have to make dinner tonight. And I mean, to be fair, that's probably something I would do too. I'll be real with you. I actually felt like some of the things the book Mersault was doing, like I was like relating to it. I was like, do I have the tism? Free meal W. No, literally. He was like that. It's a free meal. It's a free meal. So yeah, he gets close to the pimp. And then the pimp asks him to write a letter for him for his girlfriend, for the pimp's girlfriend, because he doesn't want it. He's too angry to write it. Again, any normal person would be like, okay, I'm not gonna involve myself in this. Mersault is like, whatever, I'll do it. Sure, why not? And then yeah, he does that thing, and then he writes and he inadvertently gets himself involved in like a domestic abuse case, because it turns out the pimp just like freaking smacks his girlfriend. And then Mersault has to talk to the police and try and defend the pimp. And then there's like another thing where he has another neighbor who's an old man with a dog that he hates. And Mersault is like reflecting in his head, like, why are you taking care of this dog that you hate? And then the old man loses the dog at some point, and then the old man is like really sad. And then Mersault's like questioning to himself, like, I thought you hated this dog. Why are you sad? Red has the tism confirmed. This is true. ADHD twins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then, yeah, there's a couple characters like that. He goes to the beach. Again, with the freaking pimp and the pimp's friends. He goes to the beach. There's some gang members on the beach. And then the pimp hands Mersault a gun and says, just keep this as a last resort, but we're gonna go beat up these gang members just in case, or these gang members might try and beat us up and we might need to fight back. So then Oni, how you doing? We're talking about Mersault the Stranger, which is Mersault's book, or Mersault's book, sorry. And then Red has the tism, so he'd better go Rizm, Ayo. cooking bars, and yes. So yeah, they go to the beach. They have some fun at the beach. Then they fight some gang members, and for no reason at all. Correcting yourself into the wrong pronunciation. No, literally. For no reason at all, he sees one of the gang members later on in the day. For no reason at all, he walks towards the gang member, pulls out the revolver. The gang member sees it. It's not really clear to me right now what happened first. The gang member launches towards him with a knife. He pulls out the revolver, and then he just shoots the gang member. And then he shoots him 5 times. He shoots him 5 times, which is kind of unnecessary. And that's the end of Act 1. And then, what happens? Yes. Okay, Act 2 is he's been incarcerated, and he's talking to policemen, he's talking to judges, he's talking to lawyers, and he's talking to freaking, there is a reason the sun is too bright. I'm getting there. He's talking to lawyers, and he's talking to priests. All of them are really, I guess we could say he is the stranger. No, for real. Didn't know Merceau was King Von. No, literally. So all of these people are just like surprised by like how much Merceau just doesn't care. Like there's just things that bother people that do not bother Merceau at all. Talking to a pimp and helping out a pimp. Merceau just doesn't care. He's like, oh, okay, no, he asked me for help, so I just helped him. Merceau wasn't sad about his mom dying. It was like more so than being worried about his mom dying, he's more unhappy that it's just really hot at the funeral and he's wearing black clothes. So he's even more hot. And then so he's talking to all these people, and then the priest's like, aren't you worried for your soul? And then he's like, no, I don't really care. He just doesn't care. Base Merceau, no, for real. He empties his gun into the gang member. No, literally. Who is that stranger? No, for real. So yeah, the trial goes through, and we do get some emotion out of him where he's like, shit, everybody in this world is against me. And so he almost starts crying, kind of thing. So he is human. He does have emotions. It's just that the things he cares about are just so vastly different than compared to everyone else in the world. And then what happens? In the end, at the end of the book, he's sentenced to death, pretty much. And the evidence that they use against him was basically, they made the point that, you know, this guy clearly is crazy. He doesn't care about his mother. He doesn't care about his girlfriend. He doesn't care about anything. He's callous. He doesn't even believe in God. We need to kill him for the sake of society itself, right? Wait, Red, what Death Note song plays if I redeem it? It's the one that plays with the potato chip. I shot it. And oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, this is the best scene in the book, by the way. The best scene in the book. He's standing on trial. The judge asks him, "Why did you kill this man?" And then Merceau says, "The sun was really bright, and the sun was really bright, and it got caught in my eyes, and it was really hot." And he realizes while he's saying it, this is not helping my case. It's the best scene in the book. But again, he has the tism. That's what he remembers. The whole book is him just basically not caring about what's actually happening around him. Mom's death, freaking his girlfriend's complaining with him, or he's just thinking about the heat. He's just living in the moment. He's complaining about the sun. He's complaining about the heat. That's the whole book. And then at the end of the book, a priest comes up to him. A priest comes up to him and says, like, you need to repent your sins to God, and please believe in God. 10 out of 10 would have him as my lawyer. No, real. At the end of the book, he's like, you need to repent your sins to God and believe in God to protect your soul. And then Rousseau rejects that as well, and he just says like my whole life, or he has this like inner monologue of like, my whole life people are telling me what to believe and what I should care about, but they're all wrong. Like, it all doesn't matter. Life doesn't matter. We're all going to die. It just so happens that my death is sooner than everyone else's. He goes into that weird, pretty much nihilism tirade, pretty much. Right, you should add a light Yagami and L TTS redeem. What does that do? The fault lies with the sun. No, for real. That's quite strange. Yep. And I guess the title refers to him being just a strange man. So he got executed for being way too locked in the heat for the heat. Yeah. Yep. Nothing there. So yeah, it was a good book. It's a good book. It's very clear that the author has a very specific thought process about life. He's basically a nihilist, and he thinks nothing matters. And he wrote this book to kind of share those ideals. Welcome to absurdism. I will be real though. The book did give me some second thoughts of like, holy crap. The justice system is so weird. We're not talking about whether or not this guy did the actual crime. Now we're talking about his character, and we're bringing up the fact that he didn't cry at his mother's funeral as a justification for we should throw him to the guillotine. So that was very absurd. That was very crazy. I've never met a happy nihilist. It's a nihilist book. Is there a good team to put on put the new nurse father into? I'm new to this game, and IDK what team to use her in? I think you use Heathcliff. I think. But I don't know. Ask other people in chat. The entire reason the author wrote the book to showcase absurdism. No, literally. I hope you read the book. I like it a lot too. It's a good book. If he was complaining about the sun, but if he was complaining, why didn't he just wait till nighttime so that he didn't have to shoot the gang member? There's no sun in the nighttime, you know? I know. It's weird. But again, like, his brain doesn't work the way ours does. You know, that reminds me of when I was 70201, 7021 few centuries ago. Me and the boys, TM, the prehistoric boys, found a dinosaur and said, wow, that's a dinosaur. And so we said that the dinosaur said, what's up, bro, wanna hoop? He pulled out a basketball and we started hooping, and then out of nowhere Goku showed up and said, hey, it's me, Goku, and slimed everyone except me. I one-shot Goku with my awesome laser abilities. More of the story, Red is a femboy. What the fuck, dude? What? Good job, he read it finally. Bro was just typing shit. Sorry for nagging, but the character promo for Marcel, but I strongly recommend watching all the character promos. But as someone who read The Stranger, Marceau's character promo is really interesting. What? By the way, Red, why are you illiterate? Why are you literate? What's literate? I don't know what that is. What canto are you on? We're on canto 13. If he was complaining about the sun, why didn't he just wait till nighttime? He didn't shoot the wait. No, you're right though. You're actually so right though. You're so right for that. Why are you so smart, bro? How did you become so smart? Okay, buddy. If you have Rodion, I think he wants to grab Heathcliff if possible. The Heathcliff apprentice, this guy. I think. And then other than that, just grab something that has burn and bleed. I think just burn, actually. No, just burn. Yeah, something that's burn. Grab a team, try to grab a team that has burn and tremor, looks like. Roughly. Anyway, I'm not good at this game, don't ask me. Hold on, did they change Limbus? Yes, Limbus is completely changed. Out on YouTube, official PM channel with subs. I don't, respectfully, Cully, I don't think we're gonna do that today. Ah, shit, guys. Bina's here. Fuck. Shoot, guys. All right, guys. I think we gotta end the stream, guys. Fuck. Bina's here. Bina's here. No. Oh no, guys. It's over. It's over. Bina's here. Frick. Just happy to bring it to your attention to it. I got a mod against me and a mod with me. Am I cooked? Yes, sir. Damn it. Damn it, guys. I think we gotta end the stream because Bina's here. Frick. I imagine because this red uses dark mode. I use the dark mode. Yeah, I like the dark mode UI. I think it's better. Objectively better than the light mode UI. I'm sorry. Also, there's so many freaking mosquitoes today, man. It pisses me off. I got bites all over my freaking shit. Okay, are we gonna continue? I think we're gonna continue. I think we continue. We keep going. Hit me, baby, one more time. I think we gotta use Dawn on the Dawn Canto. We're gonna remove Faust. Frick Faust. Nobody uses Faust. Faust is useless. I was about to just say, is Bina here? Or it feels like the stream is about to end. Yep. Yep, Bina's here. That's why the stream's about to end. For Rodon, you take the thumb team and other trimmer IDs. Yes. Alright. Sarah's directions led us to an empty lot in the back streets.
뭐야 여기?
The hell is this now?
뒷골목은 보통
This ain't like the tight alleyways of the back streets I know.
여기만
What's this
텅 비어
huge
있어?
empty lot doing here?
그러게.
Right? Weird. It's rare to see this much real estate go unused in the back streets.
이유는 모르겠지만
There are a bunch of banners hanging by the buildings for some reason too. So that's interesting. Like the actual P Corp's actual buildings are more like skyscrapers, but back here it's like freaking empty.
너희는 현장을 보고 있도록. 나는 잠시 파우스투 씨와 함께
Miss Foss and I will converse with the person in charge. The rest of you assess the situation in the meantime.
그때까지
Don't start any trouble. Don't start too much trouble until we return. Thou mayest know. Thou mayest place thy faith in us. Dawn's on screen. He's given up on the slim hope that we won't be getting into any trouble without him.
자, 그럼
Well, let's see what we're working with here. The empty lot was surrounded by all kinds of warning signs and perimeter tapes, deterring anyone from haphazardly wandering inside. And we reached out to grab the tapes to duck under them. And when we reached out to grab the tapes to duck under them, dude, hey, dude! A voice rang out, stopping us in our tracks. Yeah, I mean, what? All right, I'll be nice since it doesn't seem like you guys know what you walked into. This place is off limits, okay? Off limits. Chat, why does he have cat ears? Can someone explain this to me? Chat, why does he have cat ears on his hood? Can you explain that to me? Mark, claim his balls for Q, okay? Because that's you? This is the Neko situation again? He has cat ears, so he's more crackable to get with the program. You would crack this, Lowell? Lowell, you gotta up your standards, man. I feel like you wanting to crack this is offensive to your girlfriend. And or wife. Why do you think everyone is a cat boy? Seems like you're projecting. Okay. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Okay. I'm reading the game now. I'm not reading chat anymore. Fixers only. Like me and the rest of the people gathered here, yeah. Fixers. Civvies aren't allowed on the operation grounds. Jeez, these P Corp folks sure are sloppy with their perimeter job. Wait, why did you look at me when you said that? Why? Oh, thou art concerned for our safety. No worries, good man, no worries. Fixers may not be Sorry, Fixers we may not be, but the daring heart of justice that burns within thee is just as bright in our own. Forsooth, we have prepared to brave death to see it. Don Quixote confidently leaps over the warning tape and scampers into the empty lot. Don Quixote, you just look over, there's a freaking wall of text of Don Quixote. Hey, do you have any idea what you're walking into? Hark! We arrive here on a contract just as you! The contract for the eradication of La Mancha land! I could practically hear everyone in the empty lot turning around to look at us. The Don Y. The looks on their eyes could hardly be described as friendly. In fact, their alarm at our arrival was palpable. That's when one of the fixers, wielding a massive weapon, strode in our direction. You're here for the hunt, you twerps. He's a vampire? Oh man, silly me. I forgot to do maintenance for my weapons. I don't have time for this, I guess. I guess I'll go take care of that now, bye. The obnoxious guy who was clearly way in over his head hurried away from the giant of a fixer. Stop. When the giant of a fixer, I'm sorry, my brain, stomped his way into the conversation. The other fixers shook their heads as though they knew what was about to happen. I take one day off and like I can't read anymore. You're clearly not fixers from an association. Obviously not anyone from an office of even passing renown. How many more of these small-time freeloaders are we going to take on? Except any more of them and we'd end up having to split an ounce of that award between us. Red, stop spoiling the story. I'm gonna time you out for real. Listen, gang. Listen. I'm just so good at this. You know, I'm just really smart. You know, Limbus Company writers are just not as smart as me. You know what I'm saying? I know where they're going with this. We're already getting these bloody tosses ready for a fight, yeah? Emblems on their garbs patently say Fangin office, yet to hunt fangs has to mean Don's on screen. You even seen one of them in person before. Prithee, seen what? Blood fiends. Blood fiends? Wait, we're dealing with blood fiends in this contract? You were not informed, but of any blood fiend involvement in this contract. Would you look at that? No, nothing amateurs, all of them. It makes my blood boil to watch idiots like you rushing in to nab a contract just for the promise of some cash and fame. Not only do you get in the way of the hunt, but you also really spoil the fun out of this activity. Say what? What's so wrong with keeping your eye on the money? Roja, I don't think they're here just for the contract award. Yes. This case seems to hold a special meaning to them. Fools driven by their creed are much more troublesome to deal with than simpletons and motivated by money. I refuse to take part in an operation alongside these idiots who don't even know what it's like to deal with the blood fiends. S-T-F-U. I think I know that one. As much as I would like to avoid entertaining you amateurs, I'll admit that curiosity has gotten the better of me. What did she just say to me? Shut the fuck up, you arrogant son of a... It was all, shut that flap hole, ugly. It was, shut that flap hole, ugly. Sinclair actually got it wrong. Oh. Looks like you let a bit of your personal feelings into that interpretation. But yours wasn't half bad. Huh. Anyways, this isn't our first Bloodfiend contract, you know. It may not be much, but we've dealt with them before. We don't deserve to get talked down to by you like that. Not one of us. At least when it comes to fighting. Great comeback, but I'm docking a few points for that hesitation there. So, this isn't your first rodeo, eh? And show me what you've got. And see if you're all talk, or if you're real hunters, or if you're real hunters ready for the real deal. Oh, because he's a blood fiend, so we're gonna fight him? Okay, I got you. Mate, are we really doing this here? Before we even set foot in there? I'm telling you, we've got permits and everything. Don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. I'll hurt you just enough to send you home crying. Will a broken arm and a leg convince you? You'll thank us on the train home. I'd say an arm and a leg are much more acceptable losses than getting your blood brutally drained by a blood fiend. Perchance. Sinclair, that was kind of hot. Lowell, think of your girlfriend. Lowell. Netzak is here. LARPing as a cat. Netzak, you're not a cat, okay? Red, are you proud of me? I got my message pinned, but freaking Greg replaced it. You could ask someone, anyone, I swear, everything was pinned. Jimmy, why are you a liar? Wow, rare moment of Sinclair not being a little bitch. Jimmy, why are you a liar? Jimmy, don't lie to Red. Yeah, don't lie to me, bro. You were pinned? Jimmy, come on. Why are you a liar? Guys, come on. Jimmy, why are you such a liar, bro? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Only streamer in my life I've watched more than an hour. I appreciate you, Mark. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. All right, now say something mean to me so I don't have these happy feelings. I'm not used to freaking compliments, okay, on this freaking stream. We need more insults. Say something mean. Mommy Ash. I wouldn't crack you. There it is. There it is. There it is. You suck. Yeah. This is what I'm used to. This is what I'm used to. Something mean. Frick you, Crinkle. Mommy Ash doesn't like people who lie. Ash, what the frick? Unless you were an anime boy. Someday you will have to pay for your actions and God may not be so merciful. Dude, Twitch chat. Twitch chat is fighting right now. I bet you have a tree in your basement, Red. Yeah, it's called the Tree of Life. I showed it to your mom yesterday. Sorry. Why are we the chat in disaster today? Yeah, Twitch chat is the one in disasters. Red, you want us fighting? I don't want you to fight. Stop fighting. Because all the mods freaking hate me. I bet you eat food and drink water, you plebeian. No, I actually drink food and I eat water. That's right. That's right. Eventually, you'll be brought to justice for your actions against women on June 26th, 1998. I was a freaking sperm cell. I wasn't even real. I wasn't even real. I'm sorry, Red. I did not mean what I said. Please forgive me. Please, Red. I love you so much. Please, Red, forgive me, Red. I did not mean what I say. Blue Freezing Arrow, I never forgive you. I've never forgiven you once. I will never forgive you. I shall never forgive. Thy punishment draws nearer every second you stall. Sorry, we were supposed to do an ad. You know what? We'll just listen to the music. All right, guys. I'm gonna run another ad. We need to run 2 more ads. 2 more ads. Callie! Akaza is so fine. I can't. How you doing, Callie? I gotta run 2 more ads. I'm sorry. We'll run one right now. Akaza? What the frick is Akaza? Who's Akaza? Callie, I'm exposing you right now. I'm gonna expose you right now. I'm gonna expose you right now. I'm gonna expose you right now. Do it. I'm gonna expose you right now. This is what Callie finds hot. This is what Callie finds hot. This is the stream of all time. This is what Callie finds hot. He looks like you, Red. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's so sad and it makes him so much hotter. Note to self. If your backstory is sad, that makes you hotter. Yeah, 2 out of 10. I agree, Lowell. I agree. Die of death. No, Red is a femboy? Does Long Dog, or sorry, Hung Lo, does he have a freaking whip? He has a freaking whip. I don't know how I just noticed that. Red, one day when you're least expecting it, you will perish. You will meet God. He won't be merciful. He will make you suffer for your crimes against thine chat. So Red, think before you make a stupid idiotic comment like that. Jimmy, you're dumb. That's what I said. And God agrees with me. Oh damn, that image is literally me for real. No, frick you, okay? Callie, you can fix him. Callie, can you fix him or can he ruin you? Ah, sad boy. Sad boy hours. I really want a brownie from Crumble Cookie right now. Lowell, get your ass up and go to Crumble Cookie. Red, I'm sleepy. Ash, you're not allowed to go to sleep tonight. He's so fine, and it's so sad. He's married, his wife is dead because the other dojo killed her. Is this spoilers? Awful. I hope they meet again in heaven. It's okay, I don't watch the show. I can't. He's so fine. I know what you did on June 26, 1998. What? Swim around? What did I do in 1998? Sad funk music. Go to bed, Ash. No, Ash, you're not allowed to sleep. No sleeping for you. No sleeping for you. Don't worry, Ash. Once you are gone, you totally won't jump Jimmy. We totally won't jump Jimmy. Yeah, no, we totally won't do that. You can ruin me. That's totally okay with me. Can't believe we got 2 Lust Pecatulum in YouTube chat. No, for real. Okay, all right. Now the YouTube chat's going crazy. Twitch chat, you need to go crazy more because YouTube chat's going crazy in the interim. You may have forgotten what you did, but remember that I also forgot what you did too. Yeah, because nobody remembers because I didn't do anything. Speak for yourself. I'm jumping him. I know what you did on September 11th, 2001, Jacob. Don't think I forgot. What the frick did I do in September 11th, 2001? Okay. I was too young to have done anything. Your transformations, I must say. I haven't seen anything like it before. Not enough demonstration for you, you twit. Fine. I'll admit you've got some skill. Oh, they're not half bad. We always welcome cooperation with fellow fixers who can carry their own weight. Hey, I recognize you. I saw you guys busily chatting away at the warp train platform. My name's Romero, by the way. What's the other guy's name? He just sat there and watched as your men were out here fighting. Yeah, but the fight was already underway when I got here. And I doubt I would have been able to talk them out of it. Besides, I had a feeling that you guys could hold your own against my men. Where you were on July 1st. Romero, I'm crying. Romero. It's Romero. I didn't say Romero, did I? Did I say Romero? It's Romero. My bad. Because I was thinking Romeo. No, it's Romero. No. So please, allow me to ask for your understanding. They're not bad people. They're just on edge. Anyone would be after what they've gone through in their struggles against the Blood Fiends. Romero. I didn't say Romero. I did say Romero. That's not Romeo. I was thinking Romeo. I didn't say Romero. Red, say something controversial so when you blow up you get cancelled. Okay, I'll say something controversial right now. Okay. Hold on. Get ready for my controversial take. This is the most controversial take I shall ever have. And you get Clippers, be ready. Clippers, be ready. Clippers, be ready. Foss is worse, girl. Water is wet. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Limbus company is garbage. I'll proceed not to read chat for the next 5 minutes. You have my understanding that hunting entities, such as those who lie between the ken, must plant seeds of doubt in many a heart of young men.
사실 나도 얘들 의견에 부분적으로
Right.
동의해.
I do agree with them, at least partially. The bar set by P Corp and the Hana Association for the fixers participating in this contract is shockingly low and indiscriminate.
나였다면 그런 식으로
If it were up to me,
조건을 맞춰서 모집하진
I
않았어.
would have set a more strict set of conditions. His friendly smile faltered slightly as he gestured around the empty lot.
저쪽 천막 주위를 둘러봐.
Extremely valid
뭘
first-time
알고
chat.
사람들이 있긴 한지.
Look around.
전문가에게
Over
맡기는
there
게
by the
제일
command
안전했을
tent.
텐데 말이야.
Just one look at who we're working with, and I'm sure it'll become pretty clear that they don't know what they're walking into. They should have hired only the professionals to take on this contract. Around the command tent, we all simultaneously turned to look at the large, noisy tent.
여러분들 봤어?
Wow, chat, is this?
싸움 난 거? 정말 난장판이지. 세상에. 내가 이런 놈들이랑 같은 일을 하면서 대기고 있어야 된다는 거야.
Red, it's you. I know. It's me. It's literally me. They put me in the game. They put me in the game. Damn, who is she? Alright, so whatever this person's name is, we gotta change it to Blue Icing Arrow. We now have 2 streamers. This is literally me. I'm literally this. Look, chat, I'm in P Corp. What should I do to Limbus and company? Blue Freezing Sword. Yeah, we gotta rename him to Blue Freezing Sword. Wow, chat, is this for real? There's a huge brawl by the entrance. It's a real amateur hour out here, guys. Can you believe that I gotta stand shoulder to shoulder with these idiots for the contract?
저자는 또
What
뭐지?
the hell is he doing? In the distance, we saw some guy running his mouth, striking several exaggerated, dramatic poses at a tiny device, most likely a camera of sorts. That's literally what I'm doing right now. That's literally what I'm doing right now. We have all had experience with someone like him in the past. Frick you, okay, KGH? Frick you! That guy reminds me of a certain someone. He's taking pics like that guy Siegfried. He ran around for a while, visiting every corner of the empty lot, trying to get every detail in the frame. And suddenly started striding towards us in an annoyed gait.
너희?
Hello, yes, you guys over there. Hast thou called upon us? Donald's...
다른 데로 가줄래?
Do you mind loitering somewhere else? Shoo, you're getting in the way of my viewers, guys. But you're totally in our way, guy. He whipped his attention back to the camera as though he was pretending not to hear what Ishmael said. Or as if he decided that her words weren't worth entertaining. Oh, you want to know where I am? Hold on to your seats, guys. I'm at the back streets of District 16. Yep, where P Corp is.
맞아.
Oh yeah, remember the P Corp 150 vintage semi-permanent canned ice cream unboxing and review live stream?
아이스크림을 먹으러 온 게 아니야.
Yep, the very same. Unfortunately, I'm not here to eat ice cream today. So, I've been meaning to ask, who's that fella even talking to? What the heck's he doing? Gregor has never seen a phone before? Literally an old man? I think he's talking to his viewers who is watching his show. It appears that he is the host of a certain show. It has been reported that in certain parts of the city, a new culture of live streaming via those cameras has been on the rise. Guys, this is literally me. Come on. What a rude piece of work. Don't let him get you down, kiddo. What a... Don. Huh? What a glorious day it is! Behold, this man is Sir Camille of Sync Association West. His name honored to as one of the top 10 up-and-coming new generation fixers, featured in the October Fixer Monthly, one of the 3 big fixer magazines of the city. I know we say this every single time, but most people don't know that. Never mind. How have you not hearkened when I shared the news of his grave significance aboard the bus? Have none of you heeded mine words? Nobody's listening to you, Don. Don's on screen.
냐 그걸 듣게?
Are you mad? Why would I listen to you when I can nap instead? Such haranguing over a winding path is often cause for sickness on the road, Miss Don Quixote. The grumbling sinners clearly existed outside of Don Quixote's world. She was breathing very heavily, and a look of admiration clear on her face. I, for one, did not imagine, even in my wildest dreams, that I should be shaking hands with Sir Camille in person. Of course, no one shook hands or exchanged the simplest pleasantries with Camille just yet. Who's Blue Freezing Arrow in the Discord, by the way? I actually don't know. I don't know. June 18th, 1998. The day you wronged me. The day you insulted my very being. No one in chat will ever know your crime against me. No one in chat will ever know how you destroyed my legacy. Now read this for me. My name is RedFlamingArrow, and Jimmy will KMS me on the day of January 7th, 2030. You have been warmed, Red. Better make your days count. Never getting a pin again. Again! She's so delulu. No, for real. We love her. You were born in 19? I was born in 1888. Yep. What a glorious day it is. We're getting into Canto 7. Yes, sir. Lassell, how you doing? How's the dinosaurs? The dinosaurs were great. I love the dinosaurs. Those were awesome. Gang, every time I check back, my freaking... I have like a million pings. Oh my god. You guys are sending more and more dawns. Okay. I love this one. Okay, I gotta show this one. I love this one. Hold on. This one is good. This one's really good. I love this one. This one's really good. Here's Dawn. I love this one. Wait. Wait, this one's good too. Hold on, this one's good too. Hold on. I gotta show this too. Callie sent me like 8 freaking messages. Merson. Okay, we gotta run one more ad. Sorry, guys. Why are you showing a normal image of Merson? That's what he looks like. No, for real. Dawn mentioned. I gotta run one more ad. One more ad, and we're good. I gotta stop looking at that. No, he knows Freak Salt now. I'm sorry, guys. That Salt image is so popular. Show the public unless you're scared. I'm scared, Callie. I'm not gonna do it. I'm scared. Sorry. Yawning. I'm so freaking scared. I'm scared. No spoilers. Okay, I think the ads are over. Okay, we can continue. We can continue. Why do I need to say, Callie? I dare ask, how much freak did you send him? She sent so freaking much freak. So embarrassing. And do you really have to clown around that thing while we're on a mission?
와, 여러분 보여?
Wow, hey chat, look. Allow me to introduce you all to Paula from the Zwei Association. She'll be my sidekick in this mission.
보조가 아닌
Listen, I'm not your sidekick.
답장을 보면 알겠지만
As you can probably tell from her
나랑
outfit, she's a
서부에서
fixer
온
from the west,
해결사들이야.
just like myself.
가끔 이렇게 협회에서 내 보조를 멋대로 붙여서 협력 작전으로
The association sometimes sticks me with sidekicks like her against my will for some contracts. A joint operation, you know. Oh yeah, totally. I know I really shine when I work alone, but what can I do? Gotta do what the higher ups tell me to do. You get it right? You get it right? Well, why don't you say hello to my dear fans anyway, Miss Paula? Oh, collaboration of the Sinkins Way. 2 formidable forces working as one. Don's I think she's tearing up. What great, glorious, grand, blood-pumping feeling is this is. My heart pounds madly, as though it's explosion nigh. The great figures I had previously seen only through recordings, through books, through figurines, are here with me in the flesh, conversing, ambling right before mine eyes. Do you know most of the fixers here then, Don Quixote? If a fixer hath been featured in one of the magazines I subscribe to, then verily. Right, if that's the case, well, chillax with that, please. Right, if that's the case, and if everyone here really are fixers, then she probably knows who that person is too, right? Who's been staring daggers at us this whole time? Then who are they over there? The group of fixers who's been staring at us for a while. Allow me to observe. Hath our reputation already preceded us to be recognized by mere sight? 'Tis a joyous conundrum indeed. 'Tis precisely why I just had that most graciously bow. Sorry. 'Tis precisely why I had said that I must graciously bow out from that special feature on the front page of the newspaper. I may have a few gaps in my knowledge. 'Tis probable that they are from a small upstart office that hath only recently registered itself. But 'tis clear from the fashion in which they are garbed that they hail from the east.
다행이네요.
Don is breaking his reading comprehension. I know, it's so hard. This canto's gonna suck. What a relief. I mean, it's gonna be great because more Don Quixote, but it's gonna suck because I'm not gonna be able to read it. Why are you trying to riz me up, Don? What the hell? Why are you trying to riz me up right now? What the hell? Sending me lunacy? Thank you so much, though. Thank you. Conveniently, I recognize who they are. Oh, day! Thou reckonest a fixer whom I do not, for truth! Don Quixote stares at Hong Lu in utter disbelief. Marcel, come on, man. Don't look back at them.
아까부터 계속 마주보고 있는
We've been looking at each other for a while. There's no reason for me to avert my eyes. We love Marcel. We love him. Holy autism, I know. Hey man, that's what most people call a staring contest, and it's rude, so let's just... they're walking towards us. Should we wave at them or something? People are getting tortured in general? Okay, let me finish the note first, and then we'll worry about that. Crap, then yeah, let's stare right back at them again. Let's at least not come off like we're scared of them, yeah. Yeah, confidence. You know they're within hearing distance, right? Yep, they're right in front of us.
아이씨, 답답해.
Bloody hell, don't look away, lads. Eyeball them right back. We don't want to get caught unawares. We're about to get... if we're about to get into fisticuffs. Oi, lass, you got business with us or what? Huh? What's with a grin on your face? I didn't know I'd be introducing her to everyone so soon. Please say hello to my little sister, Jiaxi-chan. Little sister?
동생이요?
Little sister.
타면 몰라볼 뻔했지
I almost didn't recognize you. Last time I remember, you were only up to my knees in height.
그건 어릴 때였으니까.
That's because I was a child the last time you saw me.
집을 나가서 혼자
And here I was, wondering what kind of impressive shenanigans you were preparing since you left home.
이게 전부야? 오빠가 만든 세력이?
What is it? Is this all you've managed to build up of your own faction?
세력이 아니라
They're not my faction,
소개해줄게.
Ji-chan.
여기서부터
Come on, let me
차례대로
introduce you to them.
그레고르 씨.
I'll start here. This is Mr. Gregor. Say hello. Yo. Don't be shy. My name's
됐어? 그럴 시간.
Forget it. I don't have time for this. Jachi-chan gave us a side eye before dismissively cutting us off. Kiwami not here. No, I know. Kiwami's been busy. Welp.
그래.
Okay,
이제 보니까 키만 자란 게 아니라
hey,
시춘.
you've not only grown in height, Chi-chan.
나처럼
I see that your
친구들도
circle of
많아졌구나.
friends has been growing too, just
새로
like mine.
사귀었니?
Are they new? To call them friends was a very optimistic assessment of Honglu's part, because the people who accompanied Jiaqi-chan were all threateningly sizing us up, like they were getting ready to fight. Why?
친구라고 생각해서 그렇게
Mark.
묻는 거야?
No worries, man. Catch you later. Why is she trying to kill us? You don't really think they're my friends, do you?
그리고 다른 오빠 언니들에
I'm so far
비하면
behind my older
한참
siblings
부족한
anyway.
편이야.
그렇구나.
I see.
그리고
Do you know that some of us are still out here looking for you?
안 그래도
Oh,
저번에
I do.
가완님이랑
Oh,
만나서
that reminds
잠깐
me.
이야기
I ran
나눴어.
into Jia Huan earlier and I had a quick chat with him. And you're still in one piece after a run-in with that asshole. Still lucky as always, huh? I think back to the first time we met this Jia Huan. His venomous words, that contemptuous look he gave us as we lay there dying. It seems that moment was embellished into the pleasant quick chat in Honglu's memory. I don't remember this character. Was that one of the characters? You're ignoring me, I'll find you. Oh. Did you miss me? Dog, I'm locked in. I'm reading the game, okay? I can't read chat all the time. Jia Huan was in Canto 1 with Gregor's mom. Oh, okay. That was from Canto 1, okay. Never mind, not at all at the good part of the story. Frick you, G Gaming. I gotta go see a PS, you suck. Frick you, Mark! I was playing cool Roblox game. Red, my birthday was the 24th. Happy birthday, Kane. Happy belated birthday. Sorry. Overthrowed, how you doing? What's up, Red? Tell me when you get to the good part. I'm reading the game. His feminist words, that contemptuous look he gave us as we all lay there dying. It seems that moment was embellished into a pleasant quick chat in Honglu's memory. It's 1 a.m. right now. Sorry, Jimmy. Either that or the interaction was what counts as a quick chat for Honglu. Ji-chun, I overheard that this is a pretty dangerous place. Ji-chan, sorry. People have been going missing around here. Why don't you and your friends go somewhere safe to take refuge in? She's not gonna like that. How do you pronounce it?
시춘. 아까
지춘.
들었는데 시춘. 아까
지춘.
들었는데 시춘.
Ji-chun, okay.
진짜.
I still can't tell if you're trying to be funny or if you're genuinely worried about me.
저기 말이야.
Ji-chun?
난
Okay.
내가 오빠랑 세력.
Listen, my naive brother. I got here first, okay? Earlier than you and your
먼저 이곳에
faction.
도착했거든.
I mean, your second-rate minions.
알아듣겠어?
Is this making sense to you?
나도 라만체
I'm here to take part in the
포괄
eradication of La Mancha land. I'm pretty sure I have better intel in this place than you do. I'm actually really liking this canto so far.
참가자라니?
You are? But why would you take part in something like this? It's not like you need the reward money, right?
당연하지.
Yeah, you don't say. I mean, don't you're in it
아니야?
in it for some pocket money either. Pocket money. Huh. Sure, whatever. Pocket money. Roja not beating the allegations? Her only character trait is that she's poor?
그럼
Oh, then is it?
아니다.
Nah, never mind.
너도
I don't think you or
웨이시도
Mr. Wei are
대답해줄
going
것
to answer
같진
that
않네.
question anyway. Yeah, it's already good. Lots of interesting characters. Yeah. I'm really liking this canto so far. She also hungry, Red. Sure, Red. Definitely not saying that because of Ji-chun, of course. Ji-chun, of course. No. I mean, like, we're meeting Honglu's sister. We're meeting some interesting there's like interesting world building happening right now. Yeah. I turned 11111. Congratulations, Kane. How does it feel being over a century old? Honglu's eyes temporarily diverted to his younger sister. From his younger sister to her posse. There stood a long-haired man who looked toward Jia Chi-chun as though he was asking for her permission, then walked toward us and bowed deeply and politely toward Honglu.
안녕하십니까, 도련님.
It has been a while, young master.
와, 오랜만이에요,
Wow,
웨이
it's been
씨.
so long, Master Wei.
아직도
Still
시춘에
escorting
꼬이신가
Ji-chun, I
보네요.
see.
부족하지만 여전히 아가씨를
She was in the
모시고
plane
있습니다.
that hit the towers. No, what are you cooking, Scorewing? What if I told you that Honglu's sister dies in a plane crash in Canto 19? Yes, I'm still in her service, despite my shortcomings.
안쪽은 위험할 수도
I'm worried that it
있을
might be too dangerous in
텐데.
there.
아, 시춘.
Ah,
우리랑
why don't
같이
you tag
다니는
along
건
with us,
어떻겠니?
Chi-chun? Let's do this together.
도련님은 여전하시고
Young Master, I see that you are still yourself.
아니?
Forget that. Why don't you mind your own business and let's go our separate ways?
가만 보니까
I can see that you and your friends have some real talent for attracting attention,
재능이 있는
but I prefer to
것
keep
같아.
things discreet.
안에선
And I
그렇게
prefer if you
하지
didn't
않으면
embarrass
더
me
좋고.
in there by talking to me or something.
그래. 시춘
Okay,
네가
if that's
원한다면
what you want, Ji-chun.
다시 만난다면 오빠가
Thought you'd have gotten better after all this time, brother.
더 나은
At least better than what you were last time we met.
그렇구나.
I see.
눈엔
I suppose I
아니었나 보네.
haven't improved at all in your eyes.
지금 만난 게 나라서 다행인
You should
줄
consider
알아.
yourself lucky that it's me who you ran into.
그 곱상한
If it was one of our other
머리통은 바닥을 뒹굴고 있었을 거니까.
If it was one of our other older siblings, your pretty head would be rolling in the dirt.
고마워.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shachi-chun squalled, it's crazy, scowled, and opened her lips as though she was about to shoot something back, but she thought better of it, and turned around and left with her posse. Roshu herself joined the TikTok chat. I beat Canto 7 a few days ago. It was the best Canto out of all, in my opinion. I'm liking it so far. By the way, no spoilers, please. Well, they say it's rare to see a happy family than it is to see an unhappy one. Don't look at me. I've never considered that dog my family. No, but that's not what I...
뭘 쳐다보는 거지?
What are you looking at? Do you expect me to back you up or something? Oh, man.
여전히 변한 게 없네요.
And yes, Vergilius gave me a phone. Just like old times.
예전에도 저렇게
Huh,
까칠했다는 거야.
so, she was always that spiteful?
아니요. 예전에도
Spiteful?
다른 형제들보다
No.
저를 더 잘
Chi-chun has always
따랐거든요.
been, and still is, my most amicable sibling.
예전에는
He is from a rich family, but like his family hates him? I must ask, for I have cause to believe that I may have misheard. Still is. Was it?
맞아요.
Are you excited for the new banner unk? The next one is Walpurg, right? Yes.
아, 저것이
That was... Long Dong's expression grew into a complicated mess of emotions as he looked to the ground, unable to speak further. The next one's Whelp? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought so.
모양인데요?
I'm saving up for Whelp. That's what I'm doing. Looks like they're holding some kind of meeting in there.
이제 저희도 들어가야 할 것
We should
같아요.
probably join them. I looked into where Sinclair was pointing at. I saw a line of fixers walking into what appeared to be a makeshift command tent. Command tent is great. Saving? You have like 6k. I have 9k. Okay. For your information. Yeah, we should. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Ji Chun. Spoiler, spoiler. Hong Lu. Spoiler, spoiler. LeBron James. LeBron James. That comes out in 2 weeks, bro. You need to get this canto and maybe some side cantos. It's not 2 weeks. It's at this point it's 1 week. Walpurg is in 1 week, I think. Just to scrape 100 pulls. I'm pretty sure Walpurg is in 1 week. Well, I don't... Not only do I have pulls, I also have boxes, so we're chilling. I'm at 9k. Not still 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from now. Oh, interesting. Okay, then what's coming next week? Hey, cabron, I am broke as hell. Boxes are for old IDs? Oh, then why am I saving my boxes? Why shouldn't I just use them? Oh, sorry, you meant... Okay, old Walpurg IDs. Okay, my bad. My mistake. What's next week, then? Red DMs, please check. What are they going to do next week? How's it still 2 weeks from now? Because literally tomorrow... Isn't Walp this week? No, literally tomorrow is, It's next week. Okay, this one is just maintenance. Yeah, this week is maintenance, and then literally next week... There's freaking bullying going on in the freaking Discord. Okay, Crinkle sent me some... Why does he look like this, man? Why does he look like this? Good news, everyone. The ads are over. No more ads. No more wars. W reference, if you get the reference. Now look at mine, Red. No, I skip it. Farming up for HOS Longdong. I hope I get good rolls on Walpurg. I'm jumped in general chat. I'm a changed man, I swear. All you need is 26k lunacy, Red. Trust me. Hey, listen. Listen. I have a secret technique. And it's called $80 USD. I have a secret technique. It's called $80 USD. What can I say? Hey, don't worry, gang. I got you. Wait, don't use the wallet tech. I got it. I have the wallet tech. I have the wallet tech. Okay, enough baiting. We'll actually show this one. We'll show this one. I don't know why why it opens up on the wrong freaking tab. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying. This is my OC. Please rate. This is my Don Quixote OC. The secret technique named Pay to Win, forbidden technique. Yeah, I learned it. I learned it in up in the mountains. Master Shifu taught me that. What do I walk in on? You walk? Why would you walk into a live stream? This would go hard on DeviantArt. This is my OC. Yeah, guys, rate my OC. This is my magnum opus, Red Flaming Quixote. Yeah, Master Shifu taught me this secret technique. It's called pulling out the wallet. Would not crack. Cute only because it's Dawn. Okay, Callie sent me something. I'm very sorry for making you a coffee roll. That was all my goal. Can I make it up to you? It's okay, Callie. You're good. You're good. We're just joking. We're just memeing around. It's all good. It's all good. We're just having a good time. We're just chilling. Don Quixote, if she was twisted and evil. I'm not evil, okay? Also, Red Teal said this, but it's actually 90 USD because you still gotta get me and my Limbus pass you promised. True, I do have to get you the Limbus pass. Jimmy, should I get you this Limbus pass? Or actually, I'll just give you the Steam gift card. No, you're right, Jimmy. I'll just give you the Steam gift card. And then you decide when you want to use it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I don't even remember how to do that. I'll figure out a way. I'll use it on the pass. Because this pass is going to end soon. The next pass will be something. Yeah, this pass will end soon. I would probably just save it for the next pass, but it's up to you. Why you down, bro? You're so late, buddy. Yeah, it's really late to do this pass, Jimmy. I think you should just save it for the next one. But yeah, if you've been playing, I have been playing, you might be able to claim everything. What did you think about Canto 6? I'm gonna be real, I didn't really like Canto 6 that much. It was not my favorite Canto. I liked 5 much more. Boo, tomato joke. Frick you, okay. Alright, maybe we should continue. Stop LARPing, keep playing. End the LARP. I have 400 boxes so far. Alright, hit me baby one more time. Yeah, I think I'm around 300.
내가 나설 차례인가?
Dawn time. Jesus Christ, what was that image of Dawn? Okay, Zhao, what the frick, Zhao, okay? Alright, what's wrong with my OC? You guys don't like my OC? Who are those people accompanying Virgilius and Karen?
반가워서 열심히 손흔
Damn,
들었는데
not even a
아직
wave
좀-
back, huh? No, this wasn't about Virgilius. Ah! Don Quixote. Dawn's on screen. Don Quixote, who stood next to me, was very gradually starting to hyperventilate. You okay, Don Quixote?
정상적인 호흡 숫자에
The gradual acceleration of her breathing patterns was first observed 10 minutes ago. I did not report it, as it posed no real risk to her health and well-being.
호흡을 끝내는 법은 잘
I know a good
알고
way of
있다.
dealing with a case of hyperventilation. Roshi regarded me with a look that clearly and concisely communicated that she wanted to choke out Don Quixote. I tried my best to look away. Don's on screen. Ishmael sighed and stepped forward, sensing that Roshi was about to do something we would rather not have her do.
대신 말해줄게요.
I can tell you what's going on. The fixers from the fixers from the Han Association. That's funny because like I wonder like if Roshu literally cut up Dawn in front of all these fixers and then we brought her back, how much freaking attention that would bring on to us. She's donning her Quixote. No, for real. The Hana Association is the one overseeing all Fixer Association activities, right? I guess all the times that Don Quixote went on impromptu Fixer-related lectures weren't all for naught. Also, Roshu, just be careful. Don't post spoilers. I have a... Just be careful. I really don't... Canto 6 was one of the twists on Canto 6 was ruined for me, and that's probably the reason why I didn't like Canto 6 that much. I never paid much attention to it, but once you hear something enough times, those lectures have a way. Don't worry, I won't put a spoil. Appreciate you. We don't want that to happen again. Yep. I never paid much attention to it, but once you hear something enough times, those lectures just have a way of lodging themselves into your brain. A fixer from the Hana Association? That name alone carried a lot of weight among the other fixers. As the Hana Association fixer, dressed in pure white, walked into the room, they all slowly turned their gaze upon her. Virgilius aura farming? No, for real?
시선도?
The red gaze too?
세상에 특수.
Holy crap, a color fixer here?
주목을 받는 게
Hey, looks like we've got another superstar here. Virgilius, who he'd somehow grown used to seeing after such a long period of traveling together, was commanding the attention of everyone in the room merely by his presence. That reminds me. I heard that Don Quixote was overwhelmed by sheer excitement when she saw Vergilius on the bus. I'm pretty sure she was on the verge of passing out from sheer joy of getting to work next to the color fixer.
이게 당연한 반응인 거죠.
I guess this was to be expected.
색을 부여받은
Vergilius is one of the few, very
흑색
few
캐릭터니까.
fixers who has the honor of getting bestowed with the title of the color.
다들 보고 있어? 맞아.
Chat, are you seeing this? Crazy, right? Look at there's none. That's none other than color fixer Red Gaze himself in the flesh. And this is no mere backwaters, backstreets operation we're talking about.
전에 내가 프리뷰로
Remember
방송한 거
my
기억하지?
pre-game stream?
딱 내가 예상한 대로잖아. 이 의뢰는
Pre-game stream.
도시 악몽급 그
Pre-game.
이상일 거라니까.
I told you guys that this had to be more than Urban Nightmare. Oh, you're worried about me? Guys, listen, all I need is your support to youngsters these days. Between Camille's non-stop jabbering and Aldous' tongue clicking in even 3-second intervals, I wasn't sure which one of the two was more annoying. Thankfully, we weren't the only ones getting increasingly tired of Camille's antics.
지금부터 이 회의장에서
From this point onward, any recording activity, save for the official work-related recordings with prior authorization from the Han Association, will no longer be permitted.
발각될 시
Should you be caught in violation of this decree, the Fixer Association will be
벌점에 따라서는
levying a
해결사
penalty
자격
points to your
정지,
name.
등급
And
강등까지
we
이뤄지는
who are gathered here must be well aware of the consequences of accumulating too many penalty points. Fixer license suspension, great demotion.
여러분, 나는 아무래도 여기서 퇴장해야 할 것 같아. 숭고하게 싸우고 나서 돌아올게. 아, 같이 저녁 식사를 하고 싶은 해결사 투표 꼭 잊지 말아주고. 오늘 자정까지야?
Well, chat, seems like it's the curtain call for tonight's show. I'll give them a valorous, noble fight, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and don't forget about your casting your votes for the Fixer. I want to have dinner with the contest. It closes at midnight. The Hana Fixer's cold declaration fell upon Camille and the Fixers inside the command tent like a heavy layer of snow. They all began hurriedly fiddling with their devices, trying to put them back in their respective cases and bags. There was multiple of them? With that, the commotion inside the tent rapidly simmered down.
좋네요.
Red sleep-deprived arrow. I think it's coming in, yeah. Serves them right.
저자는 당신네 사람 같은데
You there, that woman with
턱이
an apparently
빠져 있는 것 같아.
dislocated jaw appears to be a part of your group. Is it right? Is she all right? The Fixer from the Han Association asks in our direction, glancing at Don Quixote.
신경
Don't
쓰지
mind
않는
her.
게 좋다.
It's easier that way. Wait, they killed her jaw so she wouldn't freaking like scream too much. That's funny. Just streamer things, no, for real. If Twitch streamers are real in the city, then surely there's VTubers in the city as well. Crinkle your cooking, hold up. Soon a P Corp employee walked out in front of the Fixers. SM, preferably don't spoil.
이번으로 네
Right,
번째군요.
round 4 against La Mancha Land, huh?
이 자리에 모인 모두들
I'm very glad to be here. Happy to see you all. For someone who's very happy to see us, he didn't so much as glance in our
저는
direction.
피사 아카이빙 부서의
I'm a Class 3
삼등급
documentation staff manager at P Corp,
그리고-
archival department. My name's Alessio,
저분은
and she is
이다.
Hanu.
아까 만났던 채사라.
So, the head manager Sasara isn't here to brief us herself.
부장이 직접 나타날 정도의
Not willing to
재미는
dirty her
아니라는
boots
거죠.
by coming all the way out here, I see.
자, 그럼 작전
Right then,
브리핑을
let's get on with the
시작하도록
briefing, shall we? As we were all standing there, sharing our predictions, the employee who introduced himself as Alessio started pulling up various images on the monitor. Mate, do we really have to go through all this bureaucracy?
아직 시작조차 하지
The
않았어.
briefing is yet to even commence, though. However, Heathcliff lets out a loud, exaggerated yawn. The reproachful glares of the other Fixers were palpable, but I could almost feel them prickling at my skin.
따로 앉고 싶네요.
Can we pretend we don't know him? Huh. It makes me feel like I'm something of a Fixer myself, sitting here with all these people.
저는 말입니다.
Executive Manager. I have been a leader of numerous operations that would dwarf this little skirmish. Numerous? want to hear more about her story, but the mission briefing was actually getting started. I decided to table my curiosity until later.
앞으로 3시간 이내로 이곳에 등장하게 될
Lamachland will be, which will manifest here within the next 3 hours, is officially recognized as an officially recognized urban nightmare class phenomena. Dozens of fixers have attempted and failed to take it down.
잠시
We will now hold a moment of silence for its victims. Duncan immediately cast her gaze toward the downward with a graven expression, but I could count with my 10 fingers the number of people who seemed to be taking it even remotely seriously. Some fixers muttered amongst themselves that the victims were just fools who were in over their heads. Even I, with my endless naivete, could tell that none of the fixers really considered them victims. Azu, a light buzz of murmurs, an idle chatter fills the silence. A look of boredom clears the fixer's face, as though they've heard it all before.
자, 이제 이 화면에
Now, if I may direct your attention to the screen, several low-resolution images began to load on the display. Let me take a look at that. Okay, so there's I forgot his name, Wei, I think? Karan is there. Chichun is there. The streamer guy is here. Camille. Honglu's here. Somebody's whispering to Honglu. Sinclair is just there. Heathcliff is falling asleep. Ishmael staring at Heathcliff. Otis is there. Interesting, interesting. This is a good CG. No, I like seeing what the CGs and what the people are doing, you know? I like seeing the characters. I wonder what Karan is thinking there. I know. Several low-resolution images began to load on display. Thank you, by the way, thank you guys. Thank you, mods. For keeping an eye out. I appreciate you, mods. I appreciate you. Everyone spam W for the mods. The mods are doing a good... We love the mods today. The mods are doing a good job. Several low-resolution images began to load on the display. It is speculated that the origin of Lamachland dates back 200 years into the past by conservative estimation. Karen has Google Maps now on her phone. This has been determined based on photographic evidence and the level of decay of the buildings and materials retrieved and analyzed from the phenomenon. However, Lamachland was largely unknown and invisible to the public until 2 months ago, and the raw material that makes up this amusement park is... We all know this already, just get on with it. P Corp has a responsibility to share sufficient information to all participants of this mission. And like I said, we all have more than sufficient information. Got that? Let's stop wasting time and... You seem to be under a rather severe misconception. So I'm not gonna lie. I think even this girl... she's clearly a little on the older side, but I think even this girl mogs Faust. You know what I'm saying? Shut your ass up. I know. Even this girl mogs Faust. Of course, I'm sure some of my present company are consummate professionals, and with the skill and grit most people wouldn't dare to scoff at. RFTH is declaring war. Truth Nukes launched. Red, you really like sipping over every girl except Faust. And Otis. But the truth is, most of you are fodder, common as muck, painfully average garden variety bargain bin fixers, who are most likely to meet their dirt-filled miserable ends while stuck on urban nightmare duty their whole careers. That's all you'll ever be. Most of you will fall by the wayside before this path leads you anywhere of even passing significance, let alone joining the ranks of grade 1 fixers like myself. Some, maybe 1 or 2 of you, may make it to grade 1, sure, but I can guarantee that you won't even dare dream of getting anywhere near the red gaze's greatness. Maybe your best will be the honor of dying next to him, feeling the disparity between ourselves and those who are at the top of the city. The grin on the fixer's faces slowly faded, quickly faded as the boisterous fixer fell dead silent. Blimey, so that Hana fixer is almost right up there with the guide, eh? Or at least somewhere right beneath his level. Aha! Yet the red gaze shan't be outdone by a mere grade 1 fixer! So, know your places and pay attention to the briefing.
협조 감사합니다.
Thank you for your cooperation. Now, let's see. The reason for La Manchalan's sudden appearance here is yet to be explained.
이곳이 뒷골목임에도
Though the influence is still confined to the back streets, and the uniqueness of La Manchalan poses a tangible threat to P Corp merely by its existence. Yeah, totally, dude. The local housing market hit rock bottom and continued to crash, didn't it? The fixer from earlier, the one who tried to stop us from entering the scene before scuttling away, slowly slided up to us and began shouting us out. Most of us ignored him, but Hongwu responds to him in a kindly voice.
그런가요?
Oh, is that right?
당연하죠.
Yeah, it was insane that when that thing showed up here for the first time.
밀집되어 있는
It appeared in the middle of a dense population center. It was like hell, 2 hells in one. All that screaming and all that blood and 2 hells in one. What beautiful phrasing. Well, P Corp buildings are well known for their elasticity, so while they all got bent along the newly manifested phenomenon, they didn't like crumble or anything. Anyways, when La Manchalan appeared there, pulsing and pushing away all the buildings that used to be there, people got crushed and a bunch of buildings got bent. There really were a lot of survivors for something so devastating, all thanks to P Corp's singularity, which kept people inside the buildings safe. Red's favorite catboy, frick you, okay? And they set up 3-kilometer radius buffer zone limit to any construction in the area where it manifests, but
3km?
just 3 kilometers.
P사의 특이점을 활용한 건물들은 신축성이 높아서
Buildings utilize P Corp's singularity have a very high level of elasticity, meaning that buildings made using their technology are very unlikely to collapse or fall apart in response to shock. It is probable that they have decided that it would be safe enough to let the periphery of La Manchalan slightly overlap with the residential zone. Well, you know what they say, P Corp can make a safe home anywhere. So, imagine the shock when all the disaster happened. Their only claim to fame crumbled. The faith in their technology growing shaky. No wonder the real estate market crashed through rock bottom around here. I mean, it was so bad, the locals banded together and stormed La Manchalan, pickets and all. So, what's those new banners? So that's what those banners were about, huh? As you can all see, La Manchalan presents itself as an extravagantly decorated amusement park. One of the most commonly heard testimonies from the reports state that there is an 8-kilometer radius from the epicenter in which people have been hearing disembodied music of sorts. Several curious civilians drawn by the music approached it. Most of them are yet to return. Is it possible that the music holds hypnogenic qualities? That is indeed a possibility that we won't be ruling out. Too many visitors have ignored obvious warning signs and perimeter tapes to call it a coincidence. Possibly erring on the side of caution, we and the relevant individuals will be equipping ourselves with earplugs. What must we do once this La Manchalan materializes? Once you enter its perimeters, you will have to ready yourselves for imminent combat. There aren't any kindly parrots giving away balloons, no amusement park employees popping popcorns, no staff members greeting you with a welcome song. Only blood fiends. Blood fiends? They're real? Have you heard of the Blood Red Knight, that infamous star of the city? Some people say the Blood Red Knight was actually a really powerful blood fiend. That's who we're gonna fight? Yeah, and people say a lot of stuff. You know how rumors spread in the city. I bet it wasn't anything too crazy when you got down to it. It's gonna be crazy. Rumors. You'll never know how resilient or how devastatingly powerful the Blood Red Knight was. You Ramuses, okay, do not have the right to talk about that thing so lightly.
그래.
Yes,
그곳에선 너희를
the only thing you'll
맞이하는
find
건
in there
오로지 혈귀로
are
인해
blood bags and blood
수호를
fiends that
입혀낸
turn them,
것들.
sharpening, and the
그리고
blood,
너희의
sorry,
피로 갈증을
are blood
치르기
bags and the
위해
blood fiends that turn them,
이빨을
sharpening their
갈고
fangs to their ravenous hunger,
굶주린 혈귀.
to fill their ravenous hunger with your blood.
아까 미처 전달을 다 못 드렸지만
Here's a detail that I was going to share earlier before I was cut off.
인간의 혈액에
The rare material that makes up every structure within La Mancha Land is human blood. Human blood dating back over 200 years in the past.
혈귀는
Blood fiends can make amusement parks out of blood? This is gonna be sick. This canto's gonna be really good. I'm really liking this so far. Oh, now I'm looking forward to this. If only blood fiends will find. If it's only blood fiends we'll find in there, I'm sure they'll waste no time making mincemeat of the greenhorns.
해결사들은 말투가 다 저래?
Is that how all fixers talk? The way that the guys talking about blood fiends reminds me of how Ishii used to be about the Great Lake.
까딱하다가는 목숨이 날아가게 생긴 마당에
Hey, you can't blame us for being on edge all the time when the smallest mistake could cost us our lives. Not to mention how irritating it is when others, who don't even understand the dangers, are dozing off like there's no tomorrow. Looking at you, Heathcliff. Didn't doze. Thanks to some sod, he's constantly stepping on my foot. What nice weather we're having today, huh? It was Sinclair who was stepping on his foot. At the rather forcible behest of Ishmael, but I held my silence. The last thing I wanted was to have the two of them bickering again.
이어가자면
Anyway, if you manage to survive the first 6 hours within La Mancha Land, the music announcing the closure of the park will start playing. We were able to cross-reference the fact from testimonials of every fixer and civilian who managed to make it out alive. Once the exit song starts playing, you will have 30 minutes to exit La Mancha Land. Should you fail to do so, you'll be trapped inside La Mancha Land until it manifests here again, effectively putting you in an endless battle against the blood fiends. This is what's going to happen to us? If anyone even survives for that long. There are also eyewitness reports where some fixers identified missing people aboard certain amusement park rides. And that's not an important detail for those who are present. Based on testimonials and reports from survivors, we have been able to establish a map of La Mancha Land comprised of 4 separate areas. No one has yet to make it to the final area, which is located here. Red is so literate today. Freak you, okay. However, we will be able to identify a certain device in each area 1, 2, and 3 respectively, had to be activated first in order to unlock the final area. The devices within area 1 and 2 have been activated in the past, but no one has managed to activate the one in area 3 yet. Understood. I suppose we should beeline it to area 3 to save some time then. No, it appears the device is reset when La Mancha Land disappears, so we only have 6 hours for this one. In other words, we will have to divide and conquer, team up with other fixers, choose an area to tackle. I see. Split up, activate our respective devices, and rendezvous in the final area. Assuming that every team successfully activates the device they're responsible for. Correct. We suspect the key to solving La Mancha Land problem lies in its final area. Is there something you'd like to share? Isn't it funny that we have to go activate some kind of device in each section of La Mancha Land to unlock the final area? It's kind of like a game, isn't it? Kojima, you've done it again? I'm playing a game called Limbus Company, and it's calling and it's talking about how the mechanics in the game are very game-like. Kojima has done it again? Like they're giving those who dare to challenge the might of La Mancha Land stages to beat, conditions to fulfill. Absolute Hideo Games. That's a classified Hideo Games moment. Now should we know what the Blood Fiends are thinking? Those monsters are born twisted. Hannah, we have something we'd like to confirm. The Zwei Association is here to rescue our client, not for the eradication reward. Don't you mean the Zwei and the Sink? Don't leave me out. Therefore, the Zwei and the Sink have no reason to enter the 3 areas to activate those devices. I suppose you could take over here for the sake of accuracy. Oh, sure.
이곳에 모인 여러분들은
Right. I'm
각자
sure all of you
다양한
have your own
이유로
reasons for
인해서
being here,
것에 따라서
yes?
저희 피사에서는
Therefore, we at P Corp set up an eradication dividend fund for those, for which means we will be willing to give out reward money based on how much you have contributed to the eradication of La Mancha land. Assuming successful outcome, that is.
따라서 토벌이 목표가
If your goal is in the
아니신
eradication of La Mancha land,
분들은
feel free to
그
roam on your own
정산에서
to fulfill your respective contracts. As long as you acknowledge that you won't be receiving any payout from that fund
문제는 없습니다.
upon the successful completion of this expedition, you're free to do as you will. Frick you, Magi.
정확히 어떤 내용의
However, we would also
의뢰인지
like to request that you submit a copy of that contract so we are aware of its details.
확인했다.
Understood. I will hand it over as soon as this meeting adjourns.
말 나온 김에 지금 이 자리에서
Speaking of which,
선포하지.
I'd like to take this opportunity to declare something. If you, and I mean if any of you, intend to ride our coattails and pilfer more of that reward than you deserve, I'll hunt you down. And got that? Chocolate? Ladies and gents, I can attest that he isn't one for empty threats. Can't promise I'll be able to stop him. He sure is intense.
비록 돈이 걸려 있는 의뢰이긴 하지만
So I think we're gonna do fixer
더 이상의
versus fixer
실수와
battles
희생자들이
here.
발생하지 않도록 하는 것이 우리의 궁극적인 목표다.
I understand that a lot of money hinges on this contract. However, remember that our primary objective remains to minimize casualties and prevent further disappearances. Leave some of that selfishness behind and cooperate for the bigger good.
가능하다면
The greater good.
협조하지.
Fine, I'll cooperate, if that's even possible. Hana Fixer did not contradict him. She's the kind of person who wouldn't hesitate to put her foot down, but she could have easily forced us into cooperating, but it seemed that she wouldn't keep us from infighting, if it did come to that. Tonkie was the only one passionately nodding along to her advice. So, who's going with who? And to which area? Chichun. Is it not Jichun? It's Chichun? Honglu's little sister, was listening quietly to the briefing, raised her hand with a question. You'll be assigned to teams and areas based on an internal data analysis of your individual capabilities, potential, and alignment. So we should probably avoid overcrowding, huh? Such as saddling us a group of dozen or so people, for example. Such as saddling us a group of dozen people or so, for example. We intend to avoid bottlenecking too many people in the same area. She's not hiding her disdain at all, huh? Well, it's not like we wanted her to tag along. If there are no further questions, I will be assigning you all to teams and area pairs. Hold! Dawn! Dawn! Let's go, Dawn! Let's go, Dawn! Woo! Dawn has something to say! You do kind of pronounce the sh sound, but not too much from what I've heard. So it's like... Dawn has something to say! Every single fixer in the room whipped around to look at Don Quixote at her bellowing roar. Perhaps it was the sheer fervor in her voice, or perhaps they were simply annoyed by her asking them one last question when the boring briefing was almost over. She's so cringe, but she's our Dawn. Oh, please, don't tell me this is actually happening. Oh, oi! That actually woke me up this time. Oh no, this might be the best time to go back to sleep, bud. Would have resulted in a summary execution back in my day. Okay, the question is... Hark! It appeared the information of the great import is missing from thy briefing. It is... a moment, please. Aseo began flipping through the briefing, flustered. When shall the rescue operation for the victims of this terrible amusement park commence? I believe that an operation of such grand scale may be difficult to accomplish with only the help of the sirs and ladies of the Swayan Sink Association. Hey, is that like a character you're playing or something? I'm starting to like him. It's not mainstream at all. I like it. Though, I gotta say, playing a character is a bit old-fashioned. At least I know that my viewers won't enjoy something like that. It appears that there's been some misunderstanding. Our contract has nothing to do with rescuing the visitors, let alone all of them. Our contract is a search and rescue operation for a specific visitor requested to us by our client. then
나머지 사람들을
whoever shall make the rescue party for the rest of the victims. Is she for real?
어디서 온 놈들인데?
Where'd these idiots come from?
나도 좀 보자.
Wait, you time. Wait. Well, Scorewing, you can time out Jimmy if you want. You have the power. You have the power. He thinks our streamer Dawn is cringe. No, for real. Dude, let me see.
우리처럼 별도로 계약을
Unless you have been specifically contracted to rescue someone, I recommend that you pursue the missing persons flyers for the rewards.
본인은
Yet,
보상금에
Is
대한
it-
이야기를
it-
하고 있는 게 아닐세.
it is not the promise of the rewards that I desire.
이렇게 인원이 많은
So many valiant fixers are gathered here, yet not one taketh up the role of rescuer. Prithee, fixer of this way, art thou not one of this way, one of those who call themselves your shield?
방패긴 방패지.
Yeah, their shield's alright. The iron shield of whoever enters the unofficial contractual agreement with them.
해결사는
Fie, yet a fixer mustn't wager their own life on shallow premises of capital. Pray tell, when did the Fixers Association abandon honor for greed?
들어주겠군.
Oh, jeez. Okay, that's enough playing around. Do you even have any idea who you're talking to? I am very well aware. Young Camille of Sync Association Section 3. Frequent feature of the Fixer monthly magazine. Currently number 7 of the Fixers. I want to have dinner with context.
잘 알고 있네.
Huh, so, you know,
잠깐.
wait, I'm only number 7?
그건 그렇다 치고.
Well, that's not important right now.
그러면
If you're so knowledgeable of Fixers, then I'm sure you know this as well. That I, as a Fixer of the Sync Association, am not one to waste breath on mere words. When we want to settle something or make a statement, we duel. An official duel. To the death.
그렇다면
Then, wilt thou heed mine words, should I best thee in a duel? What?
만약 본인이 승리한다면
Should I best thee in a duel?
도와.
Wilt thou swear on thine honor that thou shalt assist us in our rescue mission for those who have gone missing? Wait, are you seriously challenging me to a... No.
이 돈 키호테.
I, Don Quixote, perforce, shall not so tightly forsake my creed. I hereby challenge thee to a duel. Things were quickly starting to spiral out of control. Almost panicking, I glanced toward Virgilius. But I couldn't read his expression. He was simply staring at us with an inscrutable silence. Since I almost felt like warmth. Somehow I found myself getting more intimidated by this than outright anger.
일단
Okay then, I'll end the briefing here.
지금까지의 경험상
It can be determined from prior experience that it will be impossible to stop the presently developing situation.
전공이 평소보다 확장되어
Pupils
있고,
dilated,
미간을
brows
잔뜩
furrowed
찌푸린
at a
것으로
steep angle.
어떤
Clear
건
refusal to heed any
소용없을
external
가능성이 높아
input.
보이기 때문이다.
Our attempts to coax her will not be met with any meaningful response. So she's lost it. I neglected to mention this earlier at the empty lot hunting. On account of the lack of prying eyes, I recommend against turning your clock when the eyes of every fixer participating in this case are watching us intently. Especially for a duel for which there is very little benefit to be gained. This includes summoning identities from different worlds, or the use of ego. Well, yeah, but it's not like we won't be using them once we get inside, right? I don't see what's wrong with... Just as I was trying to convince Voss otherwise, Don Quixote stepped in and resolutely shook her head. Nay, worry not. 'Tis an unnecessary crutch. Well, seriously? A duel against a member of the Sync Association must be fair and just. Never did I intend to borrow thy strength, Manager Esquire, for this hallowed battle of mine.
좋아.
Fine.
주위에 내 팬들이 없다는
Sucks that I won't have any of my fans to watch me wipe the floor with you. But I'm sure someone here will spread my story by word of mouth. I won't throw my gauntlet out of pity. Engard, petite nouvelle. Almost back to 2K after using my points on that silly thing.
생각이 많아지니
I think we're cooked, by the way.
그런 실수도 나오는구나.
I think I'm cooked, by the way. I don't know if I can win this. 400 points away from Jack's TTS. Do it. I think I'm cooked. Actually, reading dialogue does take a while. Yeah, reading the dialogue takes a bit. Right, I believe you can win. I don't think I'm gonna win this. I think I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked. Do you actually have to win this to progress?
스스로가 그러지 못하고 있으니 영 믿음 안 가는 훈수겠지만
이까지
If you win, you can win rate for 2 stages tops. 'Tis but a light wound. Thou art sorely mistaken. If thou believest that such meager wound could... That was definitely more than just a light wound. It was outright crippling, if not fatal. Camille wasn't all talk after all. He moved at impressive speed and precision. By the end of this canto, we will fight Camille again, and this time Don will win, living up to his boasts. It'll be a 1v1, and this time Don will win. But however, this version of Don will be the version of Don without Rocinante. So this will be Blood Fiend Don. I couldn't bear to look at Don Quixote squirm in pain, but turning the clock here would leave an even greater wound in her heart. I've played this game enough. I've played this game enough to know if it gives you if it gives you like a weird superfluous detail, it's gonna come back later in the story. Tis not the end. What a waste of my blade. I'd rather not have others hear of this duel. They'll think I'm bullying some poor amateur.
그만해라, 까미오.
That's enough, Camille.
만인의 안전을
It's no crime to
방어하시.
wish for the safety of all
잘못된
victims.
상대를
Yeah, but her
모르고
attitude needs
어떤
correction.
소리를 짓거리는
It's
것은
found nonsense like that, not knowing who she's talking to.
해결사가 어쩌고
Fix her
나보다
this, honor that, justice, and
언제부터
doesn't she know that's all just...
소라는 여기까지 하도록 할까?
That's enough shenanigans. Let's not waste all our strengths before even stepping foot into La Mancha
더
land.
이상 힘겨루기를 이어간다.
Cause further trouble, and I will put a stop to it myself.
약 1시간
La Mancha land
정도
ETA in approximately 1 hour.
1시간
After an
후에는
hour from now, the
언제
phenomenon
라만차 랜드가 나타날지
may appear at
모르니
any moment. Please
팀마다
remain in
모여
close
계셔
proximity to your teams in
안전할
case of an
거예요.
emergency. The Mobility kerfuffle came to a close thanks to the Honda Association intervention. And only silence and occasional, groans of pain came from Don Quixote's... Don Quixote filled the empty lot. How did you lose, Red? I didn't lose. I literally won. It said victory there, okay? Let's get back inside. I can't turn my clock in front of so many people. I got a timer. I'll tie him out after 5 minutes.
아직 끝나지 않았다네.
Why did you lose against that twink, Red? I didn't. I literally didn't. I won. You saw me win. You literally saw me win. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. By the way, guys, is there a nice stopping point? We will come back tomorrow. Coming up soon. I have free time tonight, but I'm also freaking... My sleep deprivation is hitting me. There's a nice stopping point in... Yeah, end of the canto. Frick you, TL. Let me check. Is there a nice stopping point? What's with the moan? Frick you, Callie. Why are you making this weird? Now would be a great time to stop. Jimmy will never be allowed back. There's definitely one very soon. Okay. Red lost to himself. Maybe 7:31. I'm sorry, SM. That's not happening. Okay. We'll keep doing nodes. I have time tomorrow. Like I'm not doing anything tomorrow. So I'll just be yeah, tomorrow I'll be clip farming, but I will stream tomorrow as well. I have some extra time tomorrow, so I'll clip farm in 6 or 7 nodes. All right, everyone, you're legally allowed to laugh right now. Actually, you're legally required to laugh. Okay, so if no one laugh, okay, everyone. He said 6-7. He said 6-7. Everyone, you're legally required to laugh now. If you don't laugh, I'm going to ban you. Laugh right now. Or you better not doom scroll tomorrow. I hope I don't. I might end up doing it, but I hope not. Everyone laugh. He said 6-7. Everyone laugh right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. You're legally required to laugh. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. Also, I feel like we should do another. We should do another. I explain every joke stream because I feel like we have so many bits. We have so many bits. Next intervalo, let's do a I explain every joke stream where I'll just explain every joke because we have so many freaking bits. Wow, that was fast. Wash your hands. Why would I wash my hands, gang? I have clean hands. My hands didn't touch anything. I just sit on the toilet. That's all I do. 1 hour of long dong. We have to explain the jokes. It's basically a lore update stream. Because we have so many inside jokes. How ridiculously juvenile this music is. Not for real. Me dragging the red flaming door hinge joke. Oh man, I gotta set up the door hinge PNG. We gotta do that. We have to do that. It's so good. I have to explain the lore to people because like we have so many inside jokes. Periodically, we should do lore update streams. Ah, shit, I'm not reading the notes. Sorry, guys. I'm watching 1 hour of Long Dong on the orange site. Well, does anyone want to take a quick stroll around the empty lot while we wait? After meticulously looking around the room, Roja tried to leave the tent, but Virgilia stopped her. I would recommend you stop now if you value your voice. That's ominous. Probably this note or the next one. Okay. No, stay. I have something to share. I want to see what happens too. I'm kind of interested. Oh, come on. Can't give her a moment, at least until the mission's over with. I know the lasses really botched it this time, but nothing came of it in the end, did it? The company has some exclusive information they'd like to share with you. That is the only reason I asked you to stay. Sir, Lord, Great Gaze, earlier what I had done, Don's great. I won't hold it against you, so be quiet and pay attention. Oh, Red Gaze, the illustrious! I swear to pledge my undying loyalty to thee! Virgilius produced a small tablet and began loading something on the screen. The one who will now brief us on this exclusive intelligence cannot be with us in person due to personal reasons. She wanted me to tell you that she regrets to having to deliver this information remotely via this device. Hello? 1, 2, testing? Am I coming through? Huh? Didn't the Hana fixer ban any unauthorized recordings or video feeds earlier? Of course, but we've received prior authorization. Besides, P Corp is already recording conversations of every participant in this room. Is already recording the conversations of every participant in this mission. That sounds like a roundabout way of saying that they've got us all bugged. Is that Heathcliff? Okay, so this is Heathcliff. Dawn's over there. Sinclair's here. Sinclair looks sleep deprived. I don't know what's wrong with Sinclair right now. Hydration check. Okay, hold on. Of course, the authorization was not free. We had to convince them that the information would be pertinent to capturing the entity of the origin at the origin of La Mancha land. The LCD Site Investigation Reasoning Team Leader Moses here. I've been studying studying and investigating the distortion phenomena for a long time, and that reminds me, we did have a quick call with someone from the LCD back when. From the LCD back when she had. Back when. Oh, okay. This is a weird sentence, but I think this is actually technically an actual real sentence. I don't like using this kind of sentence structure, but apparently people use it sometimes. I don't know. It's confusing to me though. She had a pretty bubbly personality, I think, and her name was. Hey, it's me again, Ezra. Been a while. Hunting blood fiends this time, huh? Don't tell me you were about to jump headfirst into that business without even asking me to I mean, our team leader. I'm telling you now, she used to bust plenty. You don't even want to know what I was about to say. She used to bust plenty of the Blood Fiend heads back in the day. Tell him about how you used to whoop him, boss. You go shoo on that smoking pipe and whir, and... Well, yes, I do have some experience with investigating and battling Blood Fiends. I've met one of the Blood Fiend Elders, also known as the First Kindreds.
잠깐만요.
Wait, so one of the First Kindreds?
저번에 만난 게 제 육관소.
Me? Yes, me and you know what you were going to say. Nope, nobody knows that. Nobody knows what I was going to say. Let's see. The one we fought last time was the 6th Kindred, and the 7th Kindred... Well, I don't want to waste your time by talking your ears off about what happened that day, so I'll get straight to the point. Huh. Didst thou say the 1st Kindred? Don Quixote! Anything but reading Twitch chat, bro. Frick you, Jimmy. From now on, I'm never reading any of Jimmy's chats ever again, because he keeps complaining. Of course not. Yeah, because she went easy on him, I tell ya. No, the Blood Fiend took mercy on me. Our meeting wasn't as bloody as the scene you might be imagining at the moment. In fact, she was generous enough to give me a place to sit, and we even had a moment to converse. What? The Blood Fiend gave you a seat? You expect me to believe that shite? Hey, rude! You do not talk to our team leader like that, capiche? I do understand that the public's perception of Blood Fiends is far from amicable, but I do know that at least some of them, including the Elder I met, wish for peaceful coexistence with humans. Back then, I used to be able to state with absolute certainty that Blood Fiends weren't special, that they were no different from the distortions I'd faced in the past. Those wells of blood splashing inside their pupils were evidence. But when I shared this thought with the Elder, she did not confirm or deny my assertions. Good night, Kelly. But now, I would like to make a correction to my prior theory. Blood Fiends cannot be explained only through the simple lens of viewing them as distortions. Their essence is similar to distortions, yes. However, we eventually drew the conclusion that Blood Fiends cannot be filed into that category. Our attempt to resolve a Blood Fiend as one does not... Our attempt to resolve a Blood Fiend as one does a distortion failed. What? Our attempt to resolve a Blood Fiend as one does a distortion failed. Okay. Posture check. Frick you! Damn, you're right, though. Studies into their true origin are currently underway. If your team is looking into the Blood Fiends, I suppose you have some publicly unavailable information you wish to share with the rest of us. Yes, I suppose we do. I noticed the video on the feed that Moses intently yet briefly stared out us before continuing with her briefing. Maybe they knew each other from somewhere. Someone is here! Which brings us to this. The following is what we learned about the kindred of the true Blood Fiends. Those in the same vein as the one you've already encountered. I'm not talking about the ones that manifested as distortions after the White Nights and Dark Days incidents, mind. It is said that the primogenitor, the very first Blood Fiend, wielded unimaginable power, and that's what Dawn is? Could embrace countless humans and turn them into kindreds. However, starting with the kindreds of the first generation after the primogenitor, which are referred to as the first kindreds, they were restricted to creating only 2 kindreds of a lower generation in their long existences. Something about how they can't just create families willy-nilly or something like that. I drew this chart, by the way, not half bad, huh? Huh, yeah. I think that cassette guy was pretty disappointed about choosing Shasha as his kindred. Boss finds the inaccuracies of your statement difficult to correct due to their egregious nature. The Blood Fiend. When a Blood Fiend of a higher generation creates a lower generation kindred, the one that embraced them is called the higher kindred, while the one that's being embraced is called the lower kindred. It is often the case that kindreds higher up on the bloodstream wield much greater power than the ones beneath them.
많다라는 건 그렇지 않은 경우도 있다는 것으로.
You started your sentence with a conditional, it is often the case. Therefore, it can be interpreted as a statement that there are cases in which such is not the case. You're right on the money. Just like how the distortion is different, blood fiends are also different in ways that our team leader will explain. Yeah. Huh, yes. Each blood fiend's powers and idiosyncrasies often vary depending on the higher blood fiend's abilities. However, it is usually impossible for lower blood fiends to revolt against someone higher up on the bloodstream. While there is no physical barrier stopping them, there is an intense psychological barrier preventing them from doing so. So, okay, so at the end of this canto, Don Quixote, we're going to find a progenitor. Or we're not going to find the progenitor, we're going to find like a first order. We're going to find a first order blood fiend. And it turns out Don Quixote is this girl, is this blood fiend. And Don Quixote's lust for justice, lust is the wrong word, sorry. Want for justice, don't clip that. Want for justice is going to fight the first blood fiend and overcome her mental programming. There we go. Or you spoil yourself, Onk. I'm predicting the game. I'm predicting for the game. Like a parent and their child, huh? Yes. Like parents and their children. Considering that they even call themselves with familiar terms such as father, mother, and child. It is no mere metaphor. That is why we call such acts of revolt going against the bloodstream filial impiety. Just how blood becomes their axis of value judgment, so does the idea of inviolable relation. Of the inviolable relationship between family members gets imprinted to the core of their very being. Upon being turned, blood fiends to experience the extreme level of twist in their moral judgment. And that's why blood bags, who are at the bottom of the rung of the family tree. Blood bags are a different story. Blood fiends and blood bags are the furthest two groups of beings that could be from family. Two beings could be from family. Dregs that fail to become kindreds. To blood fiends, they are quite literally portable bags of blood to be replenished at times of need. Detective, team leader, you should mention this too. You know, when I snap their necks and smash them right into what? Yes, blood fiends have an irrationally extreme fear of water. Water doesn't physically harm them, but every blood fiend I have seen thus far has been afraid of it. Huh? Sounds like an easy solution then. Can't we just spray them with water to keep them off our backs? Since you're about to visit the den crawling with blood fiends, good luck even finding a drop of water in there. Oh, and I was informed that one of you can sense a distortion. I learned this through unofficial channels, but I still wish to share. Glad to know that there's someone else who understands this particular sensation. I'd very much like to meet you in person one day. Real shame that we can't see it for ourselves. Are there any famous fixers there? I heard earlier that stupid Camille kid will be there too. Kick his ass for me, won't ya? I tried to pull a prank on him, but the bastard banned me from the chat. These characters seem like a Limbus, a Lobotomy Corp reference, or Library Runner reference. Well, he already kicked one of our asses. Oh, Vespa! Come on, I told you to hold the line! It appears they are partaking in quite the activity themselves. I think we can end it here, Moses. Very well. Got any last words of advice? Any last words? I once heard that some kindreds higher up on the bloodstream have overcome their fear of water. Blood eventually does get thicker than water after all. Now, let's see if there's anything I left out. I must advise you against underestimating their bloodlust, because no matter how hungry for blood you think they are, they will be worse. What's that supposed to mean? With her last words, each left us wondering what they were supposed to mean. The call dropped. Distortion detective, actually? Okay. The only way to move forward is betrayal. You can stop at 7-9 or 7-10. 7-9 or 7-10. Okay, that means there's 2 more nodes. IMO here is better. I hate making decisions. That's why I leave all my decisions to the coins. Heads we continue, tails we call it here. Alright. There it is. There it is. Tails, red is a break you, okay? You have free will. Okay, we'll just call it here. Why not a wheel with every remaining node on it? You know you're right though, Teal. Dang. Dang. You just turn this into a game and they stopped their novel. Red Flaming Don Quixote is second kindred. Cassetti said so. Is this true? Jimmy, just for good measure. No, GG. Sleeping when Unk? Never. Literally never. Mamosi, did you just join, gang? Oh shit. Okay, good for this. Thanks for the stream. It was fun. No worries, Durnich. I appreciate you. Jimmy lives at the void in this point. y'all bullying Jimmy. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Jimmy never coming back. Never again. Never again. Like 10 minutes ago. Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but I have 69 in Coughlin. I know. I know. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Haha, funny. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'm cooking, gang. Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let us gallop on towards the mysterious and most enlightening canto for another day. 6-9, 6-9. We're back. He's back. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel good. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, okay. Holy shit, I gotta go. So who else has 2k points? Okay. We gotta go. Yeah, just go to bed. We should go. We should go to sleep. We should go to sleep. Buy me Melinda's house before you go? Okay, bet, bro. But before I do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy some lunacy. Alright, I'm gonna buy some freaking lunacy. I'm gonna buy